and that ball for Torres.
That sticks in your craw a little bit. You're going to work extra hard.
Gleyber Torres in the air, left field to the wall, and that ball for Torres.
That sticks in your craw a little bit. You're going to work extra hard.
Gleyber Torres in the air, left field to the wall, and that ball for Torres.
DiVincenzo and Isaiah Stewart had a brief exchange after the throwdown from Rudy Gobert. Stewart walks right in DiVincenzo's direction, says something here, a little bump,
Good point.
a little playoff intensity early in this ball game. Nice. DiVincenzo disrespected Fontecchio, picks up the offensive foul. And now, again, a shoving match once again. Stewart, it's too bad because he does so many positive things out there for the Pistons, offensively and defensively.
Ron Holland was a really good high school player. Good fake.
Reed turned the corner and is fouled by Holland.
Man, oh, come on now.
Big time brawl now in the front row.
Gotta stay.
It's going to take a lot to break this up.
You gotta stay out of the crowd. This is not good.
This has been building on the last handful of possessions. Naz Reid had taken exception to Holland and was wagging a finger in his face. This crowd who braved the cold and the snow on its feet applauding the intensity. The Timberwolves finally showing some fight in this ball game.
Shout out to Novea Events. Shout out to everybody that's here. Bishop Brigante, take that fucking mirror down.
Rock, where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll, bro.
Welcome to the Rock Files. Are the Rock Files? Yeah. Live and locked. This is how we rock. Live and locked. Welcome to the Rock. Live and locked. Live is how we lock. Oh. This is how we rock. The Rock. The Rock Files. Live and locked. Welcome to the Rock. Live and locked.
Sports Sunday, Rock Sports Sunday. You are live and locked with Rock Sports Sunday. Break down and talk now with Rock Sports Sunday. Rock Sports Sunday. Rock Sports Sunday. Are live and with Rock Sports Sunday.
Ladies and gentlemen, all around the world, the planet, the globe, the state, the country, and wherever you are live and locked into Rock Files, the Rock Files, Rock Sports Sunday in full effect. Currently in the chat right now already, we got Pablo Picasso live from Unscripted Logic. Be sure to check out Unscripted Logic ASAP. They're going to be coming back. Unscripted Logic's coming back on a Monday. Be sure to check that out. Salute to Pablo Picasso. We got the legend himself, Bruce Leaf, in the building. Bruce Leaf's in the building. Much respect. Be sure to subscribe to Bruce Leaf. Hit the notification button. Hit the like button. All that good stuff. Now, this is going to be a little bit different of a Rock Sports Sunday. First and foremost, protect your peace, protect the foundation, protect your family, protect your energy. Stay safe, stay strong, stay sane. A lot to say. As you see, the topic is petty never prospers. What do we mean by petty never prospers? We're going to get into that. Hope you had a great week. Hope you're going to have a great week coming up. March is out of here. Here comes April. March is out of here. Here comes April. All that good stuff. Now, let's get right into some sports. Now, this is not going to be the usual analytical breakdown of this. We'll do some of that, but we're going to go from a whole different angle. We're going to talk about why petty never prospers in sports, and it will be related to sports, and not just sports, but it'll be related to battle rap also. Stay tuned. All right, let us now share the screen. No more delay. Let's get to the replay. Simple as that. Let us now share the screen. All righty. As you know, currently, the NCAA tournament is going on, all that good stuff. And now we have the Final Four set. We have the Final Four completely set. We know who going to be playing for the nation's top basketball prize. We know who's going to be doing it. In the South region, your Sweet 16 was Auburn, Creighton. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Bam, beautiful. Your Sweet 16 was Auburn, Creighton, Michigan, University of Michigan, go blue, Texas A&M. It was Mississippi, Iowa State, New Mexico, and of course Sparty, right? Auburn gets Creighton out of here. They move on. Yeah, they move on to the game for the Elite Eight to see who's going to move on to the Elite Eight. So Auburn moves on. Michigan gets Texas A&M out of here. And a lot of views, that was an upset. Michigan was not favored in that game against Texas A&M. So now Auburn faces Michigan in the Sweet 16. All right. Mississippi gets Iowa State out of here. They move on. Sparty gets New Mexico out of here. They move on. So your Sweet 16, at least four of your teams, the Sweet 16 in the South region is set. Auburn, Michigan, Mississippi, and Sparty, right? Auburn gets Michigan out of here. Then that game against Michigan was leading. But here's the thing. You got to keep it up. And when you're in this tournament, and this is going to be a theme, when you're in this tournament, you got to be able to adjust to the adjustment. And in order to do that, you got to have layers of talent. Michigan didn't have it. Again, salute to Danny Wolf. Salute to my man Vlad Bolden. Salute to Trey Donaldson, all that. But those are three guys. Auburn's over there sitting there with 3 lottery picks and a team full of ballers. So when Michigan went up, coach calls a timeout. Here comes an adjustment. Michigan has nothing to stop them. Those guards took over the game. Michigan goes home. Salute to Michigan going as far in the Sweet 16. Keep in mind, you're talking about a team that went to the Sweet 16 that was predicted to finish number 8 or 9 in the Big Ten Conference. So salute to that. So Auburn moves on. As you see right here, Auburn moved on. Who would Auburn face? Auburn would face the winner of Mississippi and Sparty, right? So, Sparty did get past Mississippi by 3 points. Hey, it's surviving advance. Sparty is not the best shooting team. Mississippi could do nothing about it. Close game. Sparty moves on. And then, of course, tonight, as you saw, let's go ahead and do this. Bam. Tonight, as you saw, Auburn, even with its top player going down, not once but twice in that game, but then came back, Auburn does beat Sparty by 6 points. Tough game. Look, going to do something very, very unique. Salute to Sparty. Look, and just so that those know, Michigan and Sparty, which is MSU, is a huge rivalry, right? It's a huge rivalry. So we're not going to, act like that. Over here we rock with Go Blue. Over here we rock with Go Blue. So it wasn't that, well, hey, even though Michigan lost, were you going for Sparty? Absolutely not. But Sparty earned and deserved to have a close game with Auburn, and they deserve to be in the Elite Eight. So salute to that team. That team went far. So actually, this is a win for both teams. It's a win for Michigan for going to the Sweet 16 and being competitive with the number one team in the country. That's another thing to take a look at. Auburn is the number one team in the country. And it's also salute to Sparty for going to the Elite Eight and also hanging with the number one team in the country, regardless if that player went down. So there you go. So now Auburn has won the South region. Okay, Auburn has won the South region. They will now be that representative in the Final Four. Let's take a look at the other region very, very quickly. We're not gonna waste a lot of moments with this. So in the West, very, very quickly. In the West, Florida faces UConn to go to the Sweet 16. All right, Florida faces UConn. UConn was the defending national champion. And look, UConn has had a really up and down, crazy season. This was a very underwhelming season for them, but they gave Florida all they could handle, lost by 2 points. Florida moves on. Maryland. And salute to the Big Ten Conference. Big Ten Conference had a lot of teams that went Sweet 16 or further. Big Ten is looking like one of the premier, maybe the third best conference in basketball, maybe second. They have to be third now. It has to be third because they don't have a Final Four representative. So anyway, look, Maryland, after being down against Colorado State, and look, say what you want. Well, what's the big deal about being Colorado State? They were 12 seed. Seeds don't matter. It's matchups, man. Matchups is what matters. When you have these type of matchups, anything can go any way it wants to. All right. So close game between Maryland and Colorado State. Maryland moves on. So it'll be Florida versus Maryland in this West region. On the other side, Drake gets obliterated by Texas Tech. That was just a bad matchup for Drake. Let's just move on. And so Texas Tech moves on. Arkansas versus St. John's. That's a very marquee game. Calipari, versus Pitino, right? Chance goes to the Sweet 16. And marquee matchup, Arkansas as the number 10 seed upset St. John. St. John was number 2. Now, that also doesn't matter. See, seeds don't really matter when you go this far. Again, it's not seeds, it's matchups. See, the thing is, the difference between a seed and a matchup, just because a committee may say, well, this team is number 15, this team is seeded number 15 versus another team is seeded number 9 or 10, they may have a favored matchup, but when you put them in the tournament, let's say one team plays real great defense, another team has turnover problems. That team could be seeded whatever they want to be. That's a bad matchup for them. We'll go back to Michigan for a minute. Michigan had a tough matchup. They were seeded number 5. They had a tough matchup against the number 12 team because they turned the ball over again. And why? Because they force a lot of turnovers. Michigan turns the ball over a lot. Close game. Kind of similar here. St. John's, just because they're number 2, the problem they had was they were not as quote-unquote deep of a team, nor did they execute it at as many different levels as Arkansas did. Arkansas wins. Simple as that. 75-66, they move on. So Arkansas plays against Texas Tech, and very close game. Now, this is what you call an NCAA tournament game, 85-83, final overtime. There you go, close game. So now Texas Tech moves on. Florida, it was a close game in the first half, but like most of these games, the talent became the difference. Not that Maryland got a bad man, a really good post player named Mr. Queen, Derek Queen. Please look him up. Derek Queen will be playing in the NBA. However, on Maryland's team, he's the only NBA player. Where Florida. See, this is also a talent game here too. Florida got a little bit more talent, and those guys have played one more season together. So we got team cohesion, more talent. Florida beats Maryland. So now Florida moves on to play Texas Tech for a chance to win this Final Four. And guess who wins it? Florida. Close game. Florida wins it. Simple as that. So now Florida is the second team to move on to the Final Four. So you have Auburn and Florida. Let's see who else moves on. Like I said, we're going to do this as quick as possible. Now, to no one's surprise, as predicted, we're not even going to really go too far here. Duke in the East really didn't have a lot of competition. Look, so, you know, Baylor, nothing. Arizona, cute. And, of course, Alabama, yeah. This is exactly what we thought was going to. The only surprise is that the Arizona game was this close. You know, I mean, Duke has Cooper Flagg, and it's not just Cooper Flagg. Duke has 5 NBA lottery picks. Maybe 4 now. 4 NBA lottery picks on that team. They're that type of team. And plus, and look, they're also a team that has something to prove. They're not comfortable. They don't play as a favorite team. Duke is dangerous. All right. So as you see, Duke will be representing the Final Four. Respect to BYU, plays a very tough game against Wisconsin. They move on. They get obliterated by Alabama. This is just the easy bracket here in the East. You know, like the Duke was clearly the number 1. They played like it. Alabama was clearly number 2. They played like it until they met Duke. Not really too much to break down here. You know, congratulations to Oregon. Again, Oregon's another team from the Big Ten. Yes, Oregon is in the Big Ten. Another team that played well enough to get to the Sweet 16. Yeah, to get to the round of 32. Yeah, to get to the round of 32. Right, get to the round of 32. But, you know, and obviously they had a chance to beat Arizona. They didn't. All right. BYU, very tough team. Alabama's just that much better. This whole bracket breaks down into talent. This is a talent bracket. Whichever team of these that had the most talent won. Duke had the most talent. They're representing the Final Four. So your 3 of your 4 Final Four teams: Duke, Auburn, Florida. Who's the last one? Who's the last team to go to the Final Four? So no one's surprised here, as predicted on this channel. Houston. Can we be honest? Look at this bracket, man. Many States was a cute story. Purdue's just better than them. Now, the only surprise here, kind of like the last bracket, is that Houston actually played a close game to Purdue. But Purdue was very well coached. They gave them all they could. You know, Houston was by 2. Gonzaga, kind of a tough team there, but Houston was just better than them. Houston kind of was underwhelming here. They're kind of underwhelming here. That's going to be a theme here to pay attention to. On the other side, Illinois, Kentucky, cute, whatever. Tennessee beating Kentucky, no surprise. Tennessee, of course, before that, Tennessee beating UCLA. UCLA getting this far, salute to that. That's another Big Ten team, but salute to that. But they're not in the class of Tennessee, honestly. And, of course, you got now Tennessee moved on. Tennessee, the only other team that could have faced Houston maybe would have been an Illinois that caught a streak, or Kentucky. That's about it, honestly. Houston was just the best team in this bracket. They move on. So the Midwest and the East bracket, no surprise there. All right. So now your 4 Final Four teams are Houston. Let's see if we can do this. Can we do this? Are they going to show it yet or no? They may not show this yet. All right. So your 4 Final Four teams. Cool. Your 4 Final Four teams are Houston, Florida, Auburn, and Duke. Now, who's going to face who? Let's take a look at the full bracket. Full bracket very quickly. All right. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yay. Woohoo. Yay. All righty. Okay. Here you go. Good. So now, this is your Final Four. Please look at the top of your screen. Your Final Four is as follows. Again, Auburn will face Florida. Florida's going to get out of here. Unless Bromey is injured and can't play, Florida has no answer for him, being honest. You know, by the way, that game will happen next Friday. Yeah, Friday night, Auburn versus Florida. Auburn's favorite. Auburn's going to win that game. Duke versus Houston. Houston is cool. Houston don't got to answer for Duke's depth, nor do they have a Cooper Flagg equivalent. So this championship game, it's probably going to be Auburn versus Duke. Don't be surprised if Duke wins. Although Auburn plays better defense, but Duke has okay, think about this. Let's say it comes down to Cooper Flagg versus Bromey, right? Here's what the difference is. Not only can Cooper Flagg shoot, he can do everything Bromey can do. Bromey can't shoot as well as Cooper Flagg. There's your game. Yes, the rest of the team, they're equally deep and all that. Auburn plays a little bit better defense. And then you may and Bruce Pearl, let's be straight. Do you really have confidence in Bruce Pearl in the championship game? Don't forget, Bruce Pearl will do some crazy stuff. And we haven't seen it yet. Don't be surprised if it shows up against Duke. Yeah, so we got Auburn beating Florida pretty clearly. It won't be a landslide victory, but it's a pretty clear way of thinking that Auburn is going to beat Florida. Duke's going to beat Houston. Auburn versus Duke. Duke unfortunately will win the national championship. We don't like Duke, but hey, we're going to keep it $1. So that'll be your NCAA champion should be Duke. And look, and if Duke don't get it, that's better for us. We don't mind being wrong when Duke don't win. All right. Why don't you like Duke? Rivalry, man. Go blue. Simple as that. All right. So that is college in a nutshell right there. Let's check the chat. We're good? Good. Let's keep it moving. Now, Major League Baseball has officially started now. Opening day for these teams has passed. Woo, we got a lot to talk about. And we're only going to focus on the marquee teams. Obviously, the Dodgers and the Yankees, right? Of course, E.S. Satan is very happy that both those teams have had at least a good initial start in their first series because that's what they want. Let's be honest. Baseball basically is owned by its broadcasting. Its broadcasting is owned by Fox and owned by E.S. Satan. It has been said over and over that these guys, these mainstream markets, want the big market teams in the World Series. So they would go crazy for another Yankees and Dodgers series. That's what they want. Be honest with you, in the National League, not sure who's going to stop the Dodgers. Can't stand saying it. The only way that stops is if maybe an injury, maybe if there's a trade to another team that can catch momentum. But Dodgers have a lot. I mean, they have a high payroll and they have a high amount of talent. They got pitching, they got fielding, they got, how about this? They got an identity. Now, one thing against the Dodgers, they've been playing a lot of baseball. Could they run out of gas? Possibly. Outside of that, in the National League, it's basically going to be who's going to face the Dodgers and who can get the Dodgers out of here. So watch that as a plot line goes. American League's different. American League has a couple teams, 5 teams could come out of there. Unfortunately, the Stankies, the disgusting Stankies are one of them. Can't stand the Dodgers either. But the Stankies are one of those teams that are favored to come out. But the rest of these teams going to have something to say about it. Let's get to it right now. All right. Now, these standings don't mean anything right now. It's way too early, right? As we go to the Stankies' own division, right? You get in the Stankies' own division. Stankies. Yeah, we're not calling them by that name now. Stankies. In the Stankies' own division. Tampa Bay, Baltimore. Baltimore would have something to say, but Baltimore is in the position of we'll believe it when we see it. We're going to believe it when we see it. If Baltimore in a couple of these series against the Stankies can win a couple series, maybe in their own division, Baltimore could be a threat. Tampa Bay, no, not really. Tampa Bay doesn't seem to have enough hitting. They consistently have pitching. I'm not sure they have enough hitting. Toronto, very cute. Boston did that trade to get, to improve their lineup. Not seeing too much difference in early going. So Baltimore is a threat to come out of the American League also, just like they were last year. But Baltimore got to show that they can actually defeat the Stankies. Let's keep moving. So here you got Cleveland, and this is the AL Central. And, of course, being in Detroit, we know a whole lot about the AL Central. Cleveland, White Sox, Kansas City, the Tigers, and Minnesota. Now, of course, the Tigers are 0-3 right now. Does that matter? In a lot of ways it does. We're going to go right to the Tigers because the Tigers are one of the favorites to win the AL Central. Here's the thing. The Tigers ownership have completely failed the Tigers. They failed them. Not only did you not do too much to improve your lineup, you kept Javier Baez. Yeah. Obviously, you look, and this has been on record. You're going to win 7 games out of the first 20. You're going to be down. So you're going to be 7-13 going into those first 20 games. Reason why that's significant is because teams that have had below a 500 record with the first 20 games usually don't do well for the rest of the season. This ownership screwed the Tigers. So the Tigers should be a threat unless they can do a trade very, very soon to improve that batting lineup, and that defense is not good. And honestly, the pitching in the last series let them down. You know, now that's early. That's why we can't really go put too much stock into it. So the Tigers should be a threat. We'll see. Is Cleveland a threat to the Stankies? Maybe not really because of the way it matches up. Cleveland's pitching is not on the levels of the Tigers pitching when the Tigers like that. But so right now, Cleveland, but really the biggest threat in the American League Central, if they get their stuff together, is the Tigers. So you got two threats to the Stankies. You got Baltimore, if they can get over the hump. You got the Tigers, if they can all of a sudden, I don't know, put an actual baseball playoff team together on the field. In the West, Houston's consistently a threat. Not sure about Texas, not at all. You know, this is going to be a wait and see thing. Obviously, Houston is a threat because Houston's consistently a threat. Is another team from the AL West going to do something? We got to see more. Got to see more from everybody here. Now, the Tigers will play Seattle. Don't be surprised if the Tigers sweep Seattle. You know, Seattle might be the benefit of a easy opponent that right there. So we're going to revisit a lot of this as we go on through the season. But right now, out of the National League, the Dodgers are looking like the favorite. Stay tuned on that. And out of the American League, the teams to watch: Stankies, Orioles, Tigers, a little bit of Cleveland, and a whole lot of Houston. There you go. All right, NBA. We're going to keep on moving. NBA. Terrell 76 Mayor is in the building. Terrell, salute, much respect. Welcome. Fresh Coast Live Network is in the building. Salute, welcome. You already know what it is, man. Salute. All right, now the NBA. Well, we're going to start with what we showed you. Or are we? Yes, we are. And this is one of the reasons why petty never prospers. Let's get to it. Look at this.
DiVincenzo and Isaiah Stewart had a brief exchange after the throwdown from Rudy Gobert. Stewart walks right in.
So what you're watching now, and the reason why we're showing you this first is because the number one seeds have basically been decided for the NBA playoffs. Let's go to that right now very quickly. We're going to go back to this video in a minute. Okay, apologize for that. Got it. So we're going to go back to this video in a minute. The number one seeds in the NBA have been decided all to the ready, right? All right. Yeah, this is not going where it's supposed to. There it is. We're good. By the way, if you would like to play along and follow along. All right, so we're going to go to the standings first, then we're going to go to this article. So here's the standings as it stands. NBA standings, playoff standings. Look, there's no mystery here now, right? The number one seed in the East is Cleveland. By the way, a team that the Pistons did finally beat. Congratulations on that. So number one seed is Cleveland. Number two seed is Boston. Ain't nothing going to change that. 1 and 2 is locked. And number 3 is pretty much locked with the Knicks, right? The reason why we're showing you the Pistons game is not just because, well, Rock, you're from Detroit. No. Because this is where the action is, right? Anybody from spots 4 to 6 could be the number 4 seed. Why is that important? Because if you're the number 4 seed, you have home court advantage in the first round. That's why. The top 4 seeds have home court advantage. Now, Pistons lost tonight. So they remain a game, maybe a game and a half behind Indiana. And also the Pistons are having some what you call roster injuries. Let's explain what a roster injury is. A roster injury is where they'll say a player is injured, but actually they're holding them back to be ready for the playoffs. Pistons are already in the playoffs, and Indiana's already in the playoffs, Milwaukee's in the playoffs, etc., right? So tonight, when you have Pistons playing, let's go to the West, Minnesota. Now, what's Minnesota playing for, right? Minnesota is trying to get out of the play-in tournament. They want to pass Golden State and maybe even have a chance to pass Memphis. To be honest with you, they have not been very good. They've been very disappointing all season. Minnesota, to be honest with you, Minnesota, by all rights, should be where Houston is. Look at the difference. Houston's number 2 behind Oklahoma City, like everybody is, right? But so really, Minnesota, Houston should be flip-flop. But look at that. So what's the reason? Well, Minnesota did trade Karl-Anthony Towns. That ain't the reason, man. The reason why Minnesota has been underwhelming is because they have taken naps on defense and have been lackadaisical. They've taken games off. But tonight they didn't. Why? Because if you take a look at here, as we told you, the action in the East is between seeds 4 and 6. Well, the action right here is between, you could say, 3 all the way down. 3 all the way down to 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why? 3 got 47 wins. And look, there's only about 6 games left. So you can basically keep Denver there. But there's action between 3 and 8. And a competitive action is between 4 and 8. Any one of these teams, and any one of these teams could be in this 4th position to host a first-round playoff series. Minnesota wants to win. By them winning tonight, that basically puts them in a virtual tie with Golden State. And also, if Minnesota keeps winning, they can get out of this play-in tournament. So Minnesota has some at stake. And as we showed you, the Pistons have something at stake because they want to get past Indiana to host a playoff series. Something they haven't hosted a playoff series since 2008. This is 2025. You do the math. So an important game like this, the number one thing most important to do is win. Let's see what happened in this game. Battle Rap Bodega, Phillies in the building. Salute. Y'all be sure to subscribe to Battle Rap Bodega. You know, awesome coverage of battle rap, awesome interviews, awesome content in general. Battle Rap Bodega. Salute. Much respect. Now, so what happened in a game that both teams were trying to win? Well, this happened.
DiVincenzo's direction says something here. A little bump.
Good point.
Well, we're going to rewind that back. Go ahead.
DiVincenzo and Isaiah Stewart had a brief exchange after the throwdown from Rudy Gobert. Stewart walks right in DiVincenzo's direction, says something here. A little bump.
Good point.
So we're going to pause it right there. So already, and keep in mind, when this is going on, and this is the type of team the Pistons are, aggressive, physical. That honestly, that's what the Pistons are supposed to be. Aggressive, physical, in your face, intense, actually playing what's called basketball at a high level. That is part of it. Not just offense and shooting. You know, by the way, we do have the second best three-point shooter in the league, which is Malik Beasley, but also playing aggressive, high-ranking defense. If not mistaken, in the past 8 games, the Pistons are ranked top 5, maybe top 10 or top 5. We'll look it up. So doing that has there's a chippiness about it, right? So the Pistons, up until this point, have a psychological advantage over the Timberwolves. They were up by 10 points. Very important.
Playoff intensity early in this ball game. DiVincenzo disrespected Fontecchio, picks up the offensive foul. And
now you see in basketball, this would be considered a crash out. And of course, battle rap familiar with crash outs. It's a troll community, right? Well, so now you see what's building. It starts with a bump. Now we're talking about offensive foul. Stewart pretends like he's going to let the player up. And he lets him up and then pushes him right in front of a guy. That team's going to stand up for their player. We know what happens next. Keep in mind, this is what you call bubbling. This is just simmering. Oh, we're gonna get to the smoke in a minute.
Again, a shoving match once again. Stewart It's too bad because he does so many positive things out there.
You heard what the announcer just said? It's too bad because he does so many positive things. That is very important. So it's okay to be aggressive. It's okay to stand up for yourself as a basketball player, as a man, whatever you want to call it. But don't do it so much to where it takes away from the main point of winning the game. The point is to win the game. Why is the point to win the game? Let's go back to it again. 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 This is what's at stake here. That's for the Pistons. Okay, you see what's up, right? Here it is. Number 4 seed. Pistons before they started, they were 42-32. Had they been 43-32, they'd be in a virtual tie for 4. Now they're a game and a half. They're in a game and a half back of it. Let's go to Minnesota. This was at stake. Minnesota right now is in the play-in tournament. Because actually, had they lost, they would have been actually behind the Clippers, further in this play-in tournament. The point of playing basketball, the point of playing a sport is to win the game. Remember that. Let's go back. So let's go back to what happened.
For the Pistons, offensively and defensively.
Ron Holland was a really good high school player. Good fit.
Reed turned the corner and is fouled by Holland.
Man.
Now stop right here. This is after a missed basket by Naz Reid. After a missed basket by Naz Reid, he gets in the face of the guy on the right that you see, which is Ron Holland, who's a rookie, right? Ron Holland reacts. This would have been all good for the Pistons if Ron Holland had said something and walked away. But nope. Ron Holland crashes out with Naz Reid. Let's look at it again. This is after, I want to repeat, this after a missed basket.
Things out there for the
Watch
Pistons,
closely.
offensively and defensively.
Ron Holland was a really good high school player. Good fit.
Reed turned
Missed
the corner and is
basket.
fouled by Holland.
Now that's a foul by Holland. Play is over. This doesn't mean that you don't be aggressive. This means you got to be smart, rookie Ron Holland. For just because this dude's pointing a finger in your face, and once you crash out with him, guess what happens? This is what happens. You watch it.
Oh, come on now.
Now, because of this, the Pistons are a team that's not going to get the benefit of NBA officiating. Not just NBA referee officiating, NBA league officiating, or any of this. So what you're doing, you're putting yourself in the NBA's hands. And now, here comes the teammate going to shove Ron Holland. And when Ron Holland gets shoved by DiVincenzo, this guy right here, right next to the ref, right, who's trying to hold him back, let's see what else happens. It's a full-out brawl. Full-out brawl.
You got to stay out of the crowd. This is not good.
This has been building on the last handful of possessions.
What'd he say? This has been building on the last hand. So after this brawl, and we're going to let it play after this brawl, the Pistons, the team that could use the game the most, along with the Timberwolves in their situation, they had not one, not two. They had 1, 2, 3 players and their coach kicked out of the game. And guess what happened to the Pistons after that happened? What happened after this brawl is here's what happened to their game. Let's take a look at who won their game tonight. And we're going to drive into a point right here in a minute. We're driving to a point. Here's who won their game, all because of that brawl. Not the Pistons. The Pistons lost the game. Now, does this mean their season's over? Absolutely not. Can they still get 45 wins? Sure. Can they still get number 4 seed, right? Yeah, but they delayed it. So all that crash out, all that smoke, entertaining for the audience, I ain't gonna hold you up. Even Rock watching it was very entertaining. Likes aggressive ball, likes aggressive basketball. Pause if necessary. Weird, but whatever. But you lost the game. You were up by double-digit points at the moment of the brawl. Then when the brawl happens, you lose the game because look, you're only down to 7 players, 3 of which were not familiar running that offense. You lost by almost 20 points. Here's the score right here. The blue is Timberwolves, 123. The red is Pistons. So what's the story here? What's the point? This is not the moment for any team, Pistons, Timberwolves, whoever, to be smart and stay focused. Petty never prospers. That was petty. Entertaining, yes, but that was petty. Petty never prospers. Stand up for yourself, Pistons. And this also does equate with battle rap. We got Yo 2 times in the building. Content Cartel, salute. Be sure to subscribe to Content Cartel, all that. Petty never prospers. Stay focused. Ask the Pistons, Ron Holland, and then let's go back to it again. Here it is. All right. Okay, here it is. This brawl cost the Pistons. And look, in the NBA regular season, there's only now 7 more games left. So that means you have 7 chances if you want to win that 4th seed Pistons, or if you're the Timberwolves and you want to win that 6th seed to get out of that play-in tournament, you only got 7 chances to do it. Other teams are playing 2. You get it now? There's been a lot of questions asked of sports teams and of battle rap and a lot of stuff. Well, how do we have a better product? And the two is interesting that the two have arrived at that point in a minute. You know how you have a better product for basketball? Play basketball, man. Of course, the league got to do what they're supposed to do to let basketball be played. Stop micromanaging defense. Let basketball be played. And I don't know, train these so-called referees that represent your organization to not want to be the stars of the attraction. No one comes to see a referee, yo. We come to see players. All right? So keep the referees out of it. For battle rap, you want to say battle rap? Been hearing this all day. Rock, did you see this? Rock, did you see that? Sure, saw it all. Well, are you going to comment on it? No. That's how you say battle rap. You stay focused. Stay focused on battle rap. Skip all this personal stuff, man. Stay focused on battle rap. We're here for battle rap. What gets in the way of battle rap, what gets in the way of a lot of basketball and other forms of entertainment is individuals get so close, they get personal. Here comes their ego. Here comes their crash outs, and now everything gets ruined. Stay on battle rap. Simple. That's it. Now, look, do what you want to do. I mean, let's be honest. Most people rather troll than see battle rap anyway, so it's whatever. But guess what? For those of us that want to stay on battle rap, we don't have to be concerned about that. Just stay on battle rap. Review battles, rank battles, enjoy battles, promote battles, present battles. If you're a battle rapper, rapping battles. That's it. All this other stuff, that's troll community stuff. So if you don't want to be part of the troll community, don't. By the way, if you don't like the term troll community, don't move like that. Don't move like that. Let's keep it $1. You can take a look at a lot of the battle rap contests, and you can even take a look at a lot of coverage of sports. This is not just battle rap. This is an entertainment issue. Okay? You can take a look at a lot of this stuff. Which one gets more promotion? Why are we saying promotion? We're not talking about we get more views. Views don't happen independently. YouTube, they push things that they believe will get an audience. They said that in their videos when it comes to talking about algorithms. So which one gets more push from YouTube? Drama does. Why? Because trolls and the way people are conditioned, they want drama. Guess what's dramatic? Crash outs. So don't participate in it. Even though a lot of people are here for that, a lot of channels are here for that, don't participate in it. Stick to what you're here for. This channel has already shown it's going to stick to battle rap. is going to stick to it. And look, this is Rock Sports Sunday. We sticking to Rock Sports Sunday, and battle rap is a sport. We sticking to that too. That's it. On this channel, when it comes to, well, this person, this, that, we could care less. Not here for that. This is the professional sector over here. Profession means professional is like, if it ain't a profession, it don't matter. Look, there is no 10 rock and roll, honestly. There shouldn't be all this personal stuff. Someone said my name, I gotta defend my whatever. And that's what happened in this basketball. Let's go back. This is just like what we're talking about. Let's go back a little bit. What happened here?
Reed turned the corner and is fouled by Holland.
Watch closely.
Man, oh, come on now.
Ron Holland, by the way, in an exit interview was like, he got in my face and was disrespecting me. Yeah, and what you decided to do, Ron Holland, was contribute to losing the game. So let's move on. No more preaching. Let's move on. So the Pistons lose that game. They're now number 5. And if they keep it up, they're going to fall back, which more than likely they don't keep it. I mean, in their schedule, whatever. Let's go ahead and go to the West for a minute. The West is basically decided outside of the Minnesota Golden State thing. The Lakers have no shot, honestly, to catch Denver because Denver's not going to fall off. So the Lakers, now, who is going to be the 4th seed here? Lakers, Memphis, Golden State, all that. Hold on a minute. All right, cool. Who will be the 4th seed? Lakers? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got Day Jr., Deion Carthay Jr. live on Facebook. What's going on, bro? Salute, salute, salute. Salute. This is Rock Sports Sunday, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, will the Lakers hold that number 4 seed? Will it be Memphis, the Golden State, Minnesota, right? Or the Clippers? Clippers is like the best options here. It's like the Clippers, Golden State, or Memphis to be that number 4 seed. Look, man, it doesn't matter what E.S. Satan says about the Lakers. They got the nerve. They just ran an ad about the fakers, the Lakers, quote unquote, are playing at a high level now because of Luka and LeBron. False. What high level? Didn't they just get smacked by Brooklyn? That's a high level. You ain't got to lie, Craig. So no, because of that, but now only thing about Memphis just for some crazy reason they just fired their coach. So Memphis might hurt Memphis a little bit. But their assistants have a pretty good balanced team, so that might keep that afloat. So Memphis could take the Lakers over. Golden State could take the Lakers over, and the Clippers don't have a lot of confidence in Minnesota. Up until this point, it took for Minnesota to beat the Pistons. It took them to have the Pistons have not in the keep in mind before the game. Cade Cunningham nor Tobias Harris played, right? And 3 other players. It took the Pistons to have 5 players out for Minnesota to win. Honestly, of these teams here, fakers, aka Lakers, Memphis, Golden State, Minnesota, and Clippers, the best team out of these is either Golden State or the Clippers. Don't be surprised if one of these 2 teams ends up being your number 4 seed. Don't be surprised because it won't be the Lakers. Let's see. Deion Carthay Jr. asked if he can join. Hey, we're gonna drop a link for YouTube. We're gonna drop a link for YouTube. You'll be able to come to YouTube and join because here it might be difficult, or is it? Let me see. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult here. So yeah, we're gonna send you a link to come to the stream to YouTube. So we're gonna type in for Deion Carthay Jr. to go to this channel. So yeah, Deion Carthay Jr. Go to this channel on YouTube, and you're more than welcome to come up on the panel once we're done with the rollout. That is the YouTube channel right there. Right there. It's called The Rock Files. Rock is spelled R-A-K. You're more than welcome to come through. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Greg the Great, 4-0 in 2025. Battle rapper extraordinaire, Greg the Great. Battle rap, huge match coming against Innovate 5-0 and all that good stuff. Greg the Great salutes. Pablo, Bruce, Mayor, Fresh Coast, Battle Bit, Rock and Yo. Now, salute to you, Greg. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So, to get back to where we were. All right. Cool. Get back to where we were. Your current NBA standings are as follows. So we just talked about the West. Oh, and as far as Sacramento, Dallas, yeah. Look, man, why is Sacramento and Dallas even here, dog? I mean, these guys are not going to do anything in the play-in tournament. They're clearly the bottom two of these teams. But what about Kyrie? Kyrie ain't playing. Well, Sacramento, they got the most Sabonis ain't playing. What does Sacramento got? They go Zach LaVine. And look, let's talk about Sacramento for a minute. Just for the heck of it, right? Let's go to Sacramento, man. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun, man. We're not even going to go over the field, their ranking and all this stuff, right? Player, here's something to think about. You realize that, is there any coincidence they brought Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan, two guys that couldn't even get along together in Chicago, to play on Sacramento? And is there any coincidence why they're at the bottom? Come on, fam. Sacramento's going to get smoked in their first game in that play-in tournament. Whoever they play, they're going to get smoked. They're going to get smoked. This coach probably knows it too. Oh, an article. No, we don't read that article. We're fine. So, yeah, and as far as the East play-in tournament, real quick, let's go there. To be fair, let's go there. To be fair, all right. East play-in tournament, right? Who is in the East play-in tournament? Let's see if he's here. Yep. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we got your boy DJ in the building. Salute. There's Deion Carthan Jr. He's the pregame prince, the pregame pimp in the building. Welcome. We're going to bring you on in a minute, right after we do this last rollout about this. And we're also going to do a special feature on Bishop Brigante, just some good memories about him. That's why we played that video in the beginning. But yeah, and by the way, be sure to subscribe to it goes your boy DJ, real good sports mind, real good brother when it comes to basketball knowledge and all the good stuff. Solid dude. All right. Now, play-in tournament East. Y'all want to see what trash looks like? This is your play-in tournament in the East. Your play-in tournament in the East as it is now is Atlanta, Orlando, Chicago, and Miami. Bathroom break. None of these four teams are worth watching. No, they're not. Orlando is the best of them. No question. You would think it would be Miami. Miami is honestly, I think that whole Jimmy Butler thing discombobulated them. And they got a whole bunch of parts that don't fit. They don't. Don't be surprised. Look, Miami's looking like a team that's going to do a fire sale anyway. So Bam Adebayo might be on the move. They've been trying to move Duncan Robinson since Kingdom Come. Tyler Hero, they've been trying to move. The list goes on. That team is 2 steps away from a rebuild. Okay, so that's Miami. Chicago. Look, salute to Chicago, though. At least their backcourt is improving. They're going to have to move Vucevic. They moved Zach LaVine. Got a little something. Or did they? Kind of, sort of. Chicago and Miami are just toilet water to watch. First of all, with Chicago, they don't play very good defense. Look, this is the season that you can't just shoot well and play no defense. That Indiana way of playing, it doesn't really work for other teams like that. Kind of like how the Golden State way when they were in their prime don't work. So if you don't play any defense, like Chicago, Miami plays, okay, especially Chicago. Chicago plays no defense at all. It's a layup drill playing them. Seriously. They don't. Now, Orlando is interesting. Although they're still not great to watch, but of these 4 teams, they're the best because a lot of their losses happened because Paolo Banchero was injured. So Orlando might do something. But look, whoever wins this, look what they're going to be facing. They're going to be facing Cleveland or Boston, and they're going to get them up out of here, dog. Can we just be straight? It's okay to be honest. Neither of these 4 teams going to do anything in the first round. But I want to tell you something. Just something to watch. Let whoever gets in this 4th spot, if they move on, all of these teams, Indiana, Detroit, and Milwaukee, have recently beat Cleveland and have also beaten Boston. That at least could be a competitive series. Will it stop Cleveland or Boston from going, represent the East? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, the reason why we're overlooking New York is because New York is going to run out of gas. We've been talking about this for the last 3-4 weeks. Tom Thibodeau has a 7-guy rotation. That team tired. Simple as that. Simple as that. All right. So that's something to watch. So that's basketball in a minute. We're gonna get the brother Dion Carthen Jr. up here right now. Get his thoughts on anything that we have discussed. We're dropping the code for Dion Carthen Jr. And after that, we're gonna discuss some battle rap as far as with Bishop Brigante, and then move like we move and do what we do. There's the code. The code has now been dropped. DJ, you're more than welcome to come through, man. You're more than welcome to come through. More than welcome to come through. All right. We're also going to pin that. And obviously, if anybody else wants to talk sports now, it's sports. It's sports. Okay. We will get to Bishop Brigante right after that. Let's see. So, and Dion, all you got to do is click that StreamYard link. You'll go backstage and we'll let you on. Simple as that. Salute to the brother, your boy DJ, aka Day Jr. The left and right hand of the pregame pimps. My bad. The pregame pimps and the pregame pimp. Salute to that. All right. In the meanwhile, in between while, all right, cool. We're going to try to get that right there. All right. Somebody just sent a note talking about the UFL. If you're not familiar with the UFL, we can do that very quickly. Not sure if they're going to have this in Yahoo Sports because, they get disrespectful. Let's see if they got the UFL up in here. UFL. Yeah, well, they do. Okay. So the UFL just had its opening weekend. All right. They're not really going to have too many things like that. Just know this, that the UFL had their opening weekend. Here's an article about it. You know what? No. We can do better than that. Hold on, Lucy. Let's do this. Let's go UFL. Schedule. There we go. Let's go UFL schedule. Because that site won't show it. Oh, here we go. All right, we got you, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, on the panel right now, we got the brother Dion Carthen Jr. live in full effect. The pregame prince, the pregame pimp. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, dog? You all right?
It's all good. It's all good, man. Breaking down sports, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we already know what you want to talk about. We're gonna go there right now.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. I was watching the game at work, and I'm gonna say this though, that brawl gave them some advantage in the second half. It definitely gave Minnesota.
No two ways about it.
Minnesota turned up after because we lost our coach, we lost Stu. We already ain't got Cade and Tobias because they injured. So that gave them a little momentum, and if you ask me, I think, I'm not saying being a pushover, but I think Ron should have let that go. Because Nas Reed was frustrated. And I think he should have just backed off and let them do what they was gonna do. He shouldn't have got himself into that because you see what happens. It led him to get ejected. So, I understand it's the heat of the game. We trying to change the culture, bring back the old culture of Detroit basketball. But a situation like that, we trying to get up in the standings. You feel me? So
look, for the audience that's not familiar, because they've heard Rock talk about it a lot. For the audience that's not familiar, give your perspective on like the history of Detroit basketball. I mean, like obviously from 2000 forward, based on what you know.
Oh yeah, it was just I don't know. I feel like I don't know, man. It was just crazy though. It was crazy. They fought hard, but losing them players kind of hurt it. It hurt it a lot, and not having JB on the sideline too hurt it too. So
No question.
It's a learning experience, growing pains. We just move on to the next game and stuff. But we really had this game tonight though, and we just let it slip away.
And real quick, but the question was like, for those that don't know about Detroit, like, what's unique about Detroit Pistons basketball? What's unique about it? What type of character does it have? What's some of the history of what Detroit Pistons basketball is? For those that are not familiar with it, the history of it.
You asking me too, or just everybody?
No, asking you. Right.
Oh, I mean, because you know me, I know a little bit about the Isaiah Thomas Bad Boys, 80s and 90s, but my era is the 04 after,
Yeah.
I was when like Chucky Atkins and all them was playing, Cliff Robinson, John Barry, but the Going to Work crew, Ben, Chauncey, Sheed, Tay, and Rip, that was really my era and up, so that's them boys bored. No, they had the style of play, they played the game the right way and stuff. It wasn't too much about fashion or glitz and glamour. They just bored. I feel like we could have had a little bit more championships than what we got, but we all know the history of that. So,
and just to add to this, because over here is a battle rap sector, and different people rock with different teams. And one thing that's been said over and over is that when a mid-market team like the Pistons, even the Chicago Bulls before they got Mike, Indiana Pacers, Spurs before they got Duncan, Tim Duncan, etc. These teams, when they win despite the league. But when your big market teams win basketball games, your Fakers, your Celtics, your get another one in there, even Knicks or something like that. Those are big market teams. When those teams win, they win because of their league. Know what I'm saying? They have advantages. They got the network. They get draft favorable positions. They get automatic coverage no matter how trash their teams are. They get more of a promotion thing. Plus, honestly, especially in the case of the Fakers are in more of a pleasant environment to be. So, they already got that advantage too. So they have more advantages, and the league wants them to win. So they'll give them more, of a chance to win versus, smaller market teams. Like the thing about a team like Minnesota, before Kevin Garnett got over there, when they had Gugliotta and others, right? Sam Mitchell, Gugliotta, and whoever else, okay? Like they're basically like a black hole, pause if necessary, but they're like a black hole in the NBA. No one cared because they're a small market. Look at Sacramento right now. That's the best example. Look at Sacramento right now. They're near, technically, at least according to the United States, they're near technically a major market, but they're forgotten about because Golden State's dominated. And of course, the Lakers are the cream of the crop over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So would you say, so here's the point of all that. Would you say when it comes to the special character of the Pistons that you knew about, you mentioned Rip, Chucky Atkins, you mentioned Ben Wallace and all that, would you say the uniqueness was that they were like a gritty, physical team? Would you say that was unique about them and they still had success?
I just think, when we brought Sheed here around that time, that changed the dynamic of like the attitude and stuff, like playing hard ball. Because if you realize, you never seen Tayshaun really, bark at the refs for real. Chauncey and Rip, it was rare that you seen them bark. Ben might bark at him every now and then, you feel me? But I think when we got Sheed over here, that really gave us that, that firepower. Sheed ain't, I don't know if you cuss on your thing, but she didn't really give a damn about the rest. You feel me? So he just came and played. He didn't care about no texts, no fines, and nothing. He just wanted to come over here and win. So that right there, that and it's crazy. That's how kind of remind me how Stewart is right now. He kind of like Sheed with the attitude, but a little more aggressive. You feel me? He got like Ben and Sheed inside him. So that's just my point of view. People might think differently, but
yeah, no. And see, that's what this show is about. The Rock Sports Sunday is almost like think about it like an around the horn with no bias or with less bias.
Yeah,
because we have no problem with individuals that represent different different areas of sport or whatever sports place to give their perspective of their team and why they rock with who they rock with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Coming up for the Pistons, their next game is going to be against Oklahoma City. Oh boy! Look, 10-1. Cade Cunningham all of a sudden is going to be healthy for that. Let's take a look at the schedule real quick for the Pistons, and they're also going to take a look at the schedule for the. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that loss hurted us tonight too. Going into OKC, we should have got this win tonight. So
yeah,
so we got to fight a little bit deeper now, going against them. So
yeah, and honestly, more and look, the only thing that could have us win against OKC is that OKC, by them already having stuff wrapped up, maybe they rest some guys or something. Maybe they chill out. Again, there's only 7 more games left of the season. That's very important to keep emphasizing. There's only 7 more games left of the season and all that good stuff.
And we need Indiana to lose tomorrow too.
So we're also going to take a look at who Indiana plays also. Let's take a look at that right about now. First, we go to the Pistons and take a look at their schedule. All righty, cool. There's the Pistons. All right. Pistons top. By the way, just to put some stank on something real quick. Pistons are top 15 in 4 different categories right there. Y'all see what it is. Anyway, here's the schedule. All right, let's go to the list. Even the Pistons got a list. Look at that. Anyway, okay. So their next, obviously, we just talked about the next game is going to be on the road at Oklahoma City. After that, they're on the road against Toronto. That's very winnable. So maybe this Toronto game could compensate for this Minnesota loss. Oh yeah, by the way, this is how many games that everybody has left, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 games left. All right. Oklahoma City, but that's going to be a tough one depending on who we got playing. If Cade is actually legitimately injured, then he won't play. But Tobias Harris should be back by that. And we could use that. Toronto, they're sewer water. They're tanking. They don't matter. We're going to get them out of here. Let's be honest. They're very bad.
They got to watch out for.
Yeah, perhaps.
No, because they ain't got nothing else to lose. They ain't got nothing to play for. So they teams like that, they try to sneak an L on us. And a team like Indiana liable to win. Now we back to the 5th or 6th seed as young. So I'm just saying.
No, that's a good point. And also think about this right off of that point. It's also, even though you got a team we're going to find out if Toronto is tanking or not. Is Toronto tanking to try to get Cooper Flag? They have a shot because they're way down there now. What are they like? Number? Let's see. Well, let's see what number they are again. Just to review. To be honest with you, Toronto's so incredibly insignificant. It's easy to lose track of that. All right, go to the playoffs. Toronto right now. Okay, so yeah, Toronto right now is just outside. They're number 11. They're number 11. So they're right there they're right there, and they have no shot of getting to the play-in tournament. See this? Here's the listing right here. All right. So as it stands now, I mean, look, you got the usual stuff after Miami. So Miami represents the 10th and final play-in spot. Miami does. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now look, Toronto is under Miami. Well, is under Miami. We're just gonna say it like it is. Toronto's under Miami, but they're under Miami by 5 games with only 7 games left. So Toronto's not going to be in a play-in tournament. See, Toronto is what you call in like that purgatory the Pistons used to be in. they're not bad enough to get a favorable position as far as draft pick, but they're not good enough to be in the play-in tournament. See that? Look at that.
Mm.
Right there. So we're going to find out if Toronto's just going to try to tank and try to get below Philadelphia. We're going to see if they can do that. You know what I'm saying? So now.
Oh, no, go ahead. I was asking, was that a home game or that's a road game for us?
Yeah, so we're going to be on the road. We're going to be on the road against Toronto. Yep.
Okay.
Right. We'll be on the road against Toronto.
All right.
Yep. Now, the rest of that schedule outside of Toronto is not the easiest schedule, depending on who plays what. You know? Going back to that schedule very quickly. All right. Let's take a look at schedule. Okay. All right. All right, let's go back here. That article was horrible. We're going to go over that article in a minute too, because it said that the Pistons are forming a familiar identity. Great. See, here's another one. Pistons, Timberwolves, Detroit versus everybody, just like it used to be. Blah 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 blah. All right, let's get to the schedule. Here's the schedule right here. Here's the list. All right. So the last. Go ahead.
Oh no,
go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
From the player that was ejected from tonight's game, do you know if it's going to be like some suspension? That's for our players though, like going into OKC game.
According to now, the only one that doesn't look like a suspension, because let's be honest, our players didn't throw any fists. They didn't throw any blows or nothing. They just got kicked out. But Isaiah Stewart,
they said
might have to be very. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, they said Isaiah Stewart had choked Dante DiVincenzo.
There's nothing of that on the video at all.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
If anything, so they don't have to show video of that, or they have to show where they got that from. Because on the video, all we saw DiVincenzo moving, like push Ron Holland. Ron Holland didn't do anything in that video. Like, we got the video right here. Hold on, we got the video right here. Here it is. Let's boost the video up. Here's the video right there.
Too bad, because he does so many positive things out there for the Pistons, offensively and defensively.
Here's the play right here.
Reed turned the corner and
That's the foul. No, this is the whole thing right here. Now stop right there. You saw that? DiVincenzo pushed Holland first. Okay, let's go back. DiVincenzo pushed Holland first. Very important. So let's go here.
High school player. Good fake.
Reed turned the corner and is fouled by Holland.
Man, come on.
Right there. You saw that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's continue. So Naz Reid is pointing the finger. So all of this started with Naz Reid. So if Ron Holland or someone gets suspended or whatever, then Naz Reid and DiVincenzo better get suspended first. They started this. Here it is.
Big time brawl now in the front row. It's going to take a lot to break this up.
There's nothing on this video that shows any Stewart choking or anything. Stewart's held back right there. DiVincenzo was in his seat. A coach pulled Conley off. Looks like Conley. DiVincenzo's pulled off. Ron Holland's being held back. Stewart's way over there.
Naz Reid had taken exception to Holland and wagging a finger in his face. This crowd who braved the cold and the snow on its feet, applauding the intensity. The Timberwolves finally showing some fight in this ball game.
I mean, that's the clip. That's the clip.
Yeah.
So if they say Stu choked DiVincenzo, it's not showing in this clip. Now, if there's some other video footage or something else going on, they can show that. Because all that happened after this part of the clip is over is where they gave the not the suspension, where they gave the ejections and stuff. That's it.
All right.
So
yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, bro, I was just chiming in with you, man. I ain't gonna take up too much of your time.
No. We all good. We're all good. Appreciate you, man. Look, go ahead and let individuals know where they can find you on Facebook and on YouTube. Either way.
My Facebook is Day Jr. YouTube is your boy DJ. So I'll be on there sometimes, and but I'm mostly on social media, so you can find me on there. So yeah, man, that's what it is.
There it is. Yes. Salute to your boy DJ. That's for YouTube. That's YABOI DJ. All right. He represents the Detroit Piston community, all that good stuff. Also on Facebook, that is Day Jr. As you see it spelled there, Day Jr. right on Facebook. If you have any sports or you have any questions for him when it comes to Pistons basketball, hit him up. If you have any comments based on what you've seen from this right chair, hit him up. Appreciate you, bro. You already know we're gonna be chopping it up soon again. You know that.
All right, bet. Love, bro.
All right, much respect.
All right, now.
Yeah. So that's Day Jr. right there, representing the Detroit Pistons community, sports community in the building. All right. Now we began. So that's basically sports in a nutshell. We did basketball. We did baseball. By the way, we're going to pin the StreamYard. All right, cool. We're going to pin the StreamYard code in the chat as we discuss this. For those that don't know, we had the Almighty has reclaimed someone from battle rap that is honestly that's a historical icon. And what we're going to do, we're going to take this. There's been many things said about this brother, and we're going to give this brother his just due based off what our experience was, when it came to this battle rapper, this host, podcast host, hip hop talent, all that good stuff. All right. So allow us to pin this code. Okay. Hold on a minute. All right, cool. All right, there we go. Beautiful. All right, the code is now pinned. Now, for those that's not familiar, we're going to paint a picture before we play this. There was an era of battle rap, so not just virtual battle rap, but just battle rap, period, where it became an event to see battle rap. This is where leagues such as KOTD, which stands for King of the Dot. This is for leagues such as URL Ultimate Rap League would be presenting very, very high-ranked battles with something at stake against the top battle rappers, top talent in the world against each other. King of the Dot, salute to Organic, salute to Gullah TK. They would present these matches, and also another one of their co-hosts was a brother by the name of, there was Lush One, who was a co-host, Disaster, even the co-host of the occasionally, and a brother by the name of Bishop Brigante. Here's Bishop Brigante, one of the best ways we remember him, and we're going to explain it in a minute. Bishop Brigante.
Shout out to Novea Events. Shout out to everybody that's here. Bishop Brigante, take that fucking mirror down. Bitch.
Now, that was his catchphrase. That is the main thing we remember. That's one of the main things we remember about Bishop Brigante. That clever catchphrase, take that mirror down, now, all that good stuff. Now, don't get it twisted. We're just giving a perspective of what we remember the most about Bishop Brigante. And he did a whole lot more than that. There's those that's going to remember his actual battles he had. Why is this significant in battle rap? Because it became an anchor of watching an event. When you knew it was a big event with King of the Dot when you saw Organic, Gullah TK, Bishop Brigante, Lush One hosting that event. You knew it was either a main event, it's going to be a main event between opponents that had a high-ranking lyrical skill set. And for those of us that like lyrics, that like the pen and all that, this is what it provided. Not, it wasn't just pen; it was also unique characters. And there's nothing wrong with the street characters, but KOTD also provided street characters, comedy characters. They provided composite characters, very unique characters, diverse, from many different backgrounds. Some from Canada, some from the West Coast, some from down south. Salute to Nessa Lee that appeared on there. Just pointing them out, and many others. And Bishop Brigante was a big part of that movement. All of this to say is Bishop Brigante, much respect. May the family of Bishop Brigante, his family, all those that have their memories, and not just their memories, but their experiences with Bishop Brigante. Salute, rest well, soldier man. You know what I'm saying? And salute to battle rap. And also, this is going to be used to say this is what attracted a lot of us to battle moments like this. The more organic, no pun intended, but the more organic matchups that those events. And it should be noted that a lot of those events wouldn't happen as often. The product would be allowed to grow, and then all of a sudden those things would be presented and all that good stuff. So salute to Bishop Brigante, rest in peace, rest in power, Bishop Brigante. Simple as that. All right. And with that, the code is in the chat. You're more than welcome. You can cover whatever we talked about. If you have a reaction to that, if not, no problem, because we got a whole lot more. But yep, we covered baseball, who is and who ain't in the early going. We covered basketball with the brawl and Petty Never Prosper in the focus. We even talked a little bit about battle rap, got in the soapbox for a minute, right? We did not cover the Red Wings yet. We did cover NCAA basketball and all that. That is what we have covered, and it is Rock Sports Sunday. Simple as that. Why we are here. We're also gonna do one more thing before we, do what we do. Hold up a minute. We're gonna do something we ain't did in a while. Yes. By the way, this is the Rock Files. You're more than welcome if you would like to subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification, share the channel, all that good stuff. You're more than welcome. All right. Anyway, see what we got. I wonder if we can do it. All right. Yep. We're going to be doing that this week. Okay. Let's also go here and here. All right, good. We're good. Okay, I want to be sure we're good. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the beautiful, beautiful return. This is the first of 2025, ladies and gentlemen. This is the beautiful, beautiful return of gotta warm the voice up. Social media scroll. Yes, the social media scroll back in full effect. And here is why. Going to show you what's going on. Yes, of course, in the almighty city of Detroit. Now, right now in Detroit, just like many other places around the country, there is now a movement. Where now, look, every city has its downtown. Our downtown is the Detroit Riverfront, right? So now there are plans. I'm going to read it. This is courtesy of Metro Detroit News. And the reason, we're going to tell you the reason why we're focusing on this. As it says here in Metro Detroit News, this is on Instagram. Be sure to subscribe to Metro Detroit News if you want to know more about Detroit. Get an idea. Let's be honest. In battle rap, Detroit gets mentioned a lot. Might as well get some information on it. This way you can think for yourself and decide for yourself what Detroit actually is. Anyway, Detroit. Metro Detroit News. Big changes are on the horizon for the Detroit Riverfront. Again, that's the downtown section. As you see, it's called the Riverfront because there's the Detroit River right there. And the Riverfront is just the actual landing part, an actual commercial area right literally at that line of the river. Simple. Big changes are on the horizon for the Detroit riverfront with multiple redevelopment projects aiming to create new opportunities for recreation, housing, and entertainment. You see that? And entertainment. The central focus of the plan is the historic Renaissance Center, which would retain 3 of its towers for housing and hospitality while demolishing, see this? While demolishing 2 towers nearest the river. The base of the complex would be redesigned to include a pedestrian promenade and direct access to the Detroit Riverwalk. The area could feature, not will, see that? Could feature new restaurants, hotel, retail, alongside public gathering spaces, a vision inspired by popular waterfront attractions like Chicago's Navy Pier. So now that's a copy move. Here's the question to ask yourself. And also for those from Detroit, ask yourself this. What companies are going to be doing these movements? Who's doing it? Who's sponsoring this stuff? Much respect to Fresh Coast Live Network. Be sure to subscribe to Fresh Coast Live Network. Salute to, Yo 2 Times and Great the Great. Cool. But yeah, so what companies are doing this? And look, for the rest of you that live in cities such as Chicago, even New York, or if you live in mid-market places like Indianapolis or whatever, you better pay attention to the story. Because a lot of these movements, or we're going to revitalize your downtown area and all this stuff, they're being done by companies not from your city. Why does that matter? Because this is a takeover. This is gentrification. And notice, like Chicago's Navy Pier. Navy Pier is Navy Pier a Detroit company? No. Look, all around this country, there is a movement to take away infrastructure. Ask yourself why. How come none of these movements are being done by Detroit? Detroit companies, to be more precise. And Detroit has had a bad history of this, recent history of this. First, they had this sign come up trying to imitate Hollywood. That was horrible. Then, of course, y'all probably saw nationally that, oh man, they had the NFL draft there. Yeah, NFL draft in Detroit. Got to ask yourself, when oppression comes to your city, is that for the benefit of the city or benefit of oppression? And of course, there's a rebuttal to that. Oh, why are you complaining? It's going to bring money to the city. How do you know that? How do you know it's going to bring money to the city? Here's a lesson. Just because you build something in a city, we don't know that contract agreement. We don't know how that money going to flow. Who's to say that's going to bring money to the city? Who's to say that? See, that's an assumption that, well, if it's being built there, people shop there, they got to pay the city. You don't know what. Look, this is the same city. This is the same Detroit city that begged Amazon to come here. And Amazon said no. Basically, that's the equivalent of being an ugly chick that wants a prom date, and the captain of the football team's like, no. I want to go with the chick that got the big old booty, right? Who does this benefit actually? Who does this benefit actually? So look, what's happening to Detroit? Salute, Indiana. We got a lot of people in Indiana. You better watch out for Indianapolis. You better watch out for Fort Wayne. The same thing happening here could be you. As you look, they migrated from Chicago to Detroit. We know what's next. People in Cincinnati, salute to my man Mays, Jay Prophet in the building, all that. You better take a look. They might be coming there next. Read this article, and we're going to reread this article again and then move on to the next one. Big changes are on the horizon for, notice, it said big changes. It didn't say big positive changes. It didn't say big negative changes. It said big changes are on the horizon for the Detroit riverfront with multiple redevelopment projects aiming to create new opportunities for recreation, housing, and entertainment. New opportunities, right? It is safe for Detroit citizens. Read this article. And yes, we're going, you're just doing semantics now. Nope, we're going to read the article and we're going to completely tell you what is not in this article. Here you go. Listen at this part. A central focus of the plan is the historic Renaissance Center. It will retain 3 of its towers for housing and hospitality, but then 2 of it. If this is a historic, hold up, isn't a landmark supposed to be protected? There's a rule that if a building is called a landmark, it's not to be destroyed. But there's some plan to where a part of it can be. How do we know a part of it is about to be destroyed? While demolishing 2 towers nearest the river. Why? And who authorized this? And look, this is the whole article here. This is the whole article. And of course, there's more details. You can get all this stuff. But it's the whole article. Here it is. Whole article. Yeah, it's the whole article. Oh, by the way, this is the most frightening part. Oh, here you go. Whoa, here you go. Here you go. There's more. There's more. There's more. Yeah, there's more. That's not the whole article. Apologize for that. Here's more. Just east. Okay, let's go here. Just east of this project, the long vacant Uniworld site is set to be converted into a multi-sports complex and youth academy. Plans call for athletic fields dedicated to flag football, soccer, and lacrosse, as well as an indoor facility where basketball and volleyball are played, and more. Let's just keep going. Other sections of the riverfront are also getting a facelift. AB Ford Park is scheduled to reopen in fall 2025 after a significant rebuild, while Ralph C. Wilson Centennial Park, located just west of the Renaissance Center, will include a host of new amenities once it's completed around the same time. By who? You see the language here? And look, this probably is not the responsibility of Metro Detroit News, but there's a lot of missing information here, dog. There's a lot of missing information here. So that's just something to pay attention to. Look, what's happening to this city, if you're in the mid-market, it's going to happen to yours. Let's keep going. Okay, so we got that. Oh, dog, we're going to be really uploading. Well, let's have some fun. All this serious stuff, right? Let's have some fun.
If you hurt your back because you got into a car accident, click the link below. Sometimes I can tell you how much your case is worth. God. Click the link. If you hurt your back because you got into a car accident, click the link below.
Salute to Top Dog Law. Salute to Top Dog Law. These commercials are the funniest commercials anywhere, not just on social media either. These are, look, let's be honest. When we watch TV, and for those that know, we have a commercial section on the Rock Files channel. And yes, we're going to be uploading we got a whole library of Top Dog Law commercials. Why did we start doing this? These commercials were uploaded to this channel for the sake of, look, when you're watching TV, you're watching TV for the show, right? You're watching TV for the show. You're not watching TV for a commercial. But of course, we know in this society that for them to get their money according to their horrible business model, what are they going to do? Well, we got to run a commercial because they got paid for advertising, right? Well, here's the thing. If you're going to interfere with our viewing, then we might as well go ahead and get something out of it. Let's be honest. Most of these commercials, not Top Dog, but most commercials are annoying and cheesy and in the way, and we don't want to see them. At least these commercials are funny. Look at this.
Sometimes I can tell you how much your case is worth. God. Click the link. If you hurt your back because you got into a car accident, click the link below. Sometimes I can tell you how much your case is worth.
Hilarious. Salute to Top Dog Law, man. Hilarious commercials. Keep those commercials coming. Look, at least that becomes something funny that we can watch. Salute to that. All right, one more social media scroll. One more social media scroll. Y'all, oh yeah, I'm not sure if y'all ran across this at all. All right, so we're gonna stop it there. So this the story about the Breakfast Club. Obviously, for those that's familiar with Just Hilarious and Lauren, there's a whole thing with Just Hilarious. And now let's be honest. This here, it did seem like a bunch of cap. Because look, whenever we see something that's supposed to be so-called organic on social media, a lot of that stuff is for clout chase and for attention. Look, in the words of all people, Rosenberg Raw, you see what they do for views. All right. Welcome to social media 101. A lot of stuff is capped just for views. Simple as that. So it's legitimate to ask the question of, I wonder if the Breakfast Club planned this for publicity. Oh, nah, Fresh Coast. No. Those commercials are funny, dog. Those commercials are funny. Now, salute. Now, Fresh Coast has a different take on it. Fresh Coast types can't stand Top Dog Law commercials. It's so annoying. But man, are they funny? They're funny, man. They're funny. Salute to that. No, but yeah, not everybody will check them out like that. But on the channel, we will be uploading a lot of Top Dog commercials. Like we uploaded one of our shorts. So, yep. But see, and one day we're going to do a topic about, is social media promo, when they say it's drama, is it cap or no? And also, is it just good promotion? Let's be honest. You want someone to pay attention to something, just put drama out there. We talked about that when we were on the soapbox, comparing basketball to battle rap, right? 100%. Yeah, no disagreement there. Fresh Coast Live Network mentions not while driving. Ain't no question. No. Yeah, it'll be a horrible idea to all of a sudden hear a Top Dog commercial while driving. Yeah, man, that'd be crazy. Talk about distraction. Yeah. And by the way, for those that's driving, please stop looking at your phone while driving. You got a death wish. Stop that. Or an unalive wish. Whatever. Anyway. But it seems like, based off how quick this video came out, wouldn't be surprised if they had this video done already. And they basically told Jessica, because Just Hilarious is an actor. She's an actor. All right. Just like all these social media people, basically. Not every single one, but the majority of them are actors. That's why they're here. And obviously, that's why social media is all cap and very, very artificial. So this whole thing about, man, Just Hilarious went off on Breakfast Club, man, she crashing out on him. Yeah, it was for publicity. And now we're going to take a look at this video they did to show that. Here we go.
Excuse me, can I talk to you for a minute? Sure, you look kind of familiar. Yeah, you do too. But I just wanted to know, are you sure you want your job? Your job? Oh yeah, definitely. I want my job. Well, I just want you to let you know, it's mine. It's mine. Excuse me, can I talk to you for a minute? You need to give it up. They had about enough. It's not hard to see the job is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. That seat belongs to me. The job is mine. You need to give it up. They had about enough. It's not hard to see. The job is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. That seat belongs to me. The job is mine. I think it's time we got this straight. Sat and talk face to face. There is no way you could mistake this for your job. Are you insane? See, I know that you may be just a bit jealous of me. You lost your mind if you can't see. A bitch can speak and I can read. See, I tried to hesitate. I didn't want to say what they told me. They said without me here to explain the latest news they wouldn't say. Well, maybe you misunderstood, cause I can't see how they could wanna change something that's so good. All my best was all it took. I think it's time. You hard to see. The job is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. That seat belongs to me. The job is mine.
I mean, funny. Horrible singing. Absolutely. Fresh Coast Live never means just terrible. Yeah, absolutely deplorable singing. But hilarious concept. And of course, that's their promo. That's their promo. It is, look, let's be honest. On social media, it's very easy to promo if you're willing to troll. That's why we call it the troll community. This is trolling. This is trolling. What are we doing here? Not for those that, for those that, well, I don't want to troll. I don't want to troll. Don't troll. But also, not only don't troll, don't respond to the trolling. Now, not trolling is pretty easy to do. Unless you got other things going on. But not respond to the trolling might be very difficult. All right, cool. All right, one more else on the social media scroll. One more. Yeah, let's get to it. Too Loud to Die Battlegrounds presents. This is an insane card. This is an insane card, man. And we're going to get the flyer and put it on the Rock Files channel. Yeah, because we already got it. Okay. So for those that don't know, coming up May 3rd, and Greg the Great actually alluded to this. Can we get this up? Can we do this? Yeah, there we go. Good. Cool. Yeah, coming up May 3rd. Too Loud to Die. Salute to Michi, Meachy, Michi. Battlegrounds presents a battle rap card called Hell Froze Over. On this card, we're going to start toward the end of the card. Sule Spain is back outside. He's one of the main hitters over there. Sule Spain versus LSG. Strap versus A1. King Kia versus Ant Keith. Ratchet Rico versus the God Yogi. Now, keep in mind, the God Yogi was also rapping with Greg the Great versus, who was that? Charlie Clips and A Ward. Yeah, they rapped against each other. Head Eyes versus Sean Murdoch. And look, Head Eyes versus Sean Murdoch, that is your first, quote unquote, named battle rap match. Up from there, Everything Sin. Now, be honest with you, not sure who Everything Sin is. Not sure who that is. We're gonna do our due diligence on it. Everything Sin versus Excel. Don Marino versus Backwood Brad. Backwood Brad, who was on the last Too Loud to Die card. Salute to Backwood Brad. Yes, we can hear the pauses in the shadows. Pause on Backwood, man. Pause on the Backwood name, man. Pause. But look, Brad can rap though. Brad can rap. Don Marino, Tink the Demon versus Greg the Great. We're not done. Prep versus Prep versus Jace is going to be a bar fest. Guarantee you that. Prep versus Jace will be a bar fest. Without a shadow of a doubt. Marv 1 versus Heat. Heat, you're going to have to be very ready for Marv 1. Marv 1, can you please turn up the energy? Just saying. All right, fine. Lou Castro versus Rick B. Rick B, don't fall off like you did in that Verbal Online Arena thing. Just saying. This Lou Castro. Get Lou Castro out of here. And Lou Castro, have a bounce back. And Lou Castro, don't take Rick B for no joke. Rick B will get you out of here. Charlie Clips versus Traumatos. Hey, Clips, if you come unprepared, Traumatos is going to get you out of here. Now, the question is going to be, now, we don't know if these are 1-rounders, 3-rounders. We don't know what's up. So we're going to, try to, get some information on that. If hopefully, more than likely, because you have so many names, these might all be 1-rounders. They might all be 1-rounders. But Greg the Great can fill us in on that, or Traumatos, or Rick B, probably even Lockhart, or whoever can fill us in on that. But Charlie Clips versus Traumatos, at the very least, should be a war. Traumatos, you got to step your pen up against Charlie Clips. Charlie Clips, you got to take battle rap seriously. Simple as that. Yeah. Well, who are you? Who's this Rock Files guy? You don't have no subscribers. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever so-called fake subscribers Rock Files don't have, Rock Files sure is more serious about being a blogger than you are about battle rapping, Charlie Clips. Anyway, Chilla Jones versus Nun Nun. Hey, Chilla Jones, don't be boring. And Nun Nun, you can get Chilla Jones out of here. Being honest with you. 2025, bars are essential, but bars are not enough. All right, who we got? Fresh Coast in the building. Respectfully, aside the good bro, Greg the Great, none of them stand a chance. I'll battle all of them at the same time and rip them all with vicious free. Fresh Coast, you got smoke for everybody but Greg? Hey, Greg, I'm sorry, Greg. Hey, Fresh Coast, I think you get Charlie Clips out of here. When we look, anybody ever want to know where we got the term Fat Cat Battles from? It was Charlie Clips. Charlie Clips, Geechee Gotti. A lot of these individuals that take battles off. And we didn't get it from them, but the way their performance motivated the term. Yes. I mean, let's not sit here for all the fandom that Charlie Clips gets. And, and look, the brother deserves it. Charlie Clips deserves every single accolade he ever got. He does. Honestly, when he feels like it, he's unbeatable. When Charlie Clips feels like being undefeatable and being that Charlie Clips, he doesn't lose. But when Charlie Clips don't feel like it, he's wet trash. Simple as that. But the good news is that these Charlie Clips, the Chilla Jones, Luke Castro, etc., they're not matched against guys that's going to play with them. Pause. That's going to play with them. That's going to take them lightly. Like Traumatose is not going to be in fanboy and innovate. Still gonna hold that against you for being in fanboy mode against Danny Myers. Traumatose probably more than likely won't be in fanboy mode against Charlie Clips. None will not be in fanboy mode against Chilla Jones. Don't see Rick B. That was horrible. Rick B in fanboy mode against Luke Castro. Don't see that happening. Maybe, Jace is hey, Prep, are you familiar with Jace? Jace a killer, man. And Prep, you're going to have to get to the bar. Look, Prep, if you rap like you did against Dre Dennis against Jace, it could be a very, very quote-unquote dark night for Jace. Jace, if you rap against Prep like you did against Traumatose, it could be a very, very dark night against Prep. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. We're very in tune. We know what's up. Y'all know what it is over here. Rock 5. Salute. We're going to, as the battle gets closer, and Greg, if you're in the shadows, we're definitely going to break this card down the closer it gets there because Greg has a lot of battles coming up. Greg the Great is good over here. We've had a lot of conversation with him. And look, obviously, Greg the Great got to focus on Innovate first. All right. Wait a minute. Oh, y'all don't know? Hold on. This supposed to be Rob Sports Sunday. Yeah. We did sports. We got Mo. We got a lot more. We do battle rap. I don't know if y'all know. We do battle rap. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this up here for a minute. All right. And we'll get right back to that in a minute. Let's see what that's called real quick. I was right. Let's go back here. Boom. Yeah, it should be right there. But okay, let's get out of here for a minute. Let's do this. Oh, that's what we didn't do. Okay, got you. Apologize for that. Boom, it's right there. Yep. Yeah, Greg the Great's busy. Oh, Fresh Coast mentions. I got smoke for everyone. No one is excluded. I just said he'd be the only challenge respectfully. That's home team. Oh, okay. Fresh Coast also means the Great was Traumatos. Respect. Those are the only two worth watching. Those are the only two worth watching. Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. Fresh Coast. You. Let's share the screen. Hold on. The dude Fresh Coast. Hold on now. So you saying Fresh? You're not feeling that Prep versus Jace? That Prep versus Jace gonna be a war now. That Prep versus Jace gonna be a war. Yeah, like you got the Prep versus Jace. Now that Don Marino Backwood Brad has a shot in that one. Now, I'm not familiar with everything Sin, so I can't really speak on everything Sin versus Excel. Excel versus Kid Dangerous. Excel show a little bit more of a personality, but not sure how much that's going to continue in person. Oh, right here. Fresh Coast. I'm not a fanboy of anyone. I do openly respect all the brothers and sisters that put in work. That's salute to that. No, all jokes aside, that's salute to that. See, you're not, though, Fresh. And honestly, Fresh, your performance show that, you go ahead and do what you do. But Innovate fanboyed in that Danny Myers battle. And if Innovate fanboys in this battle here against Greg on not fanboy. He don't fanboy on Greg. But if Innovate thinks that Greg is going to fanboy to him, Greg gonna get him out of here. And that's what's good about this card. Innovate deserves every accolade he gets. And we're gonna stand up and say, even though Innovate has flaws, if you take a look at these, if you take a look at these virtual battle rappers, you put their accolades up against Innovate outshines a lot of them. Innovate is an in-game battle rapper. How is he not? Just being honest. Okay, so Fresh Coast mentioned no, he's not feeling the Prep battle. Let's go here. All right, hold on. Let's go back to this. So Fresh Coast is not feeling the Prep battle at all. Fresh Coast mentions Prep is not it. Even when Prep rapped against Dre Dennis, for example. Hey, back in the day when Prep rapped against Chilla Jones, arguably Prep almost got Chilla Jones out of here. Maybe got him out of here. Maybe. Okay, so Jace is dope. Okay, so you're saying that a lot of these battles is not being felt. It's not really that because of the other guy. So Jace is dope, but since you're not rocking with Prep, you're like the battle may not be good. So you basically got Jace over Prep. You got Jace over Prep, right? Fresh Coast, not the fanboy Innovate narrative of doom, right? I mean, see, that's the thing about battle rap. Like, it is a character thing, obviously. Names mean something, yada, 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 all that. Not saying it doesn't mean absolutely anything, but skill set overranks that. And if someone goes in that ring playing or messing around or not taking it serious, they'll get out of here. Gotta be careful. But Jace can get Prep out of here. Now, the thing that should be told to a lot of these others is the same thing we tell the virtual battle rappers battling a name. We'll tell to the ones that's battling outside. Because, by the way, this is an in-person card. Hell Froze Over is a in-person card. It's an in-person card. Hey, Fresh, did you see that battle Dre Dennis had versus Loso? Those judges gave Dre Dennis that. And Dre Dennis had said this. And here's a quote. Here's a bar quote. He said, something about love handles, I stick to the pounds. He had corny lines like that. Chilla Jones kill Prep? Chilla Jones may have won. Killed? Nah. We may have to run that back. But if memory serves correct, Prep got 1.5 rounds like that. I'm just saying. At minimum. Okay. Oh, here you go. Fresco's got Jace with if Jace 30's prep. If Jace 30's prep, then Jace got to get those main event plays now. He got to be a main event on cards. Look, ayo, Jace, if you 30 prep, you got to be main event on. You got to at least be co-main event or main event on the rest of the cards you battle on now. Because think about it, Jace. You just had one of the battles of 2024 versus Traumatos. You definitely did. That battle was crazy. Now, there's other battles that are just as crazy, but you definitely had one of them. And then you follow that up with possibly 30 in prep. Jace, you got to get them. You got to get those type of plays. And when we say plays, we're not just talking about names and all this stuff. We're talking about opponents. Like, hey, yo, Jace, maybe after you battle prep. Jace, have you battled A-Ward yet? We're gonna put it out there. Jace, if you 30 prep, or even if you convincingly beat prep like a solid crazy 2-1, you should battle A-Ward next. Battle A-Ward. And 3 rounds too. Now ain't no 1 rounder. Now it's on the lead to book it. Understand money, booking, all that. Respect. But if you 30 prep, A-Ward should be next. Loso completely destroyed him. Fresh Coast, yes. Loso completely destroyed Dre Dennis. Got him out here. Body. It was a body, man. Now, salute to the brother Legend 305. We had him up here. You know, he gave it different perspective. He mentioned that, yeah, but, you know, Dre did more things. And what's funny, and we brought up some of the corny bars that Dre Dennis said. He said, yeah, that was corny, but that wasn't really like a haymaker. So, you know, there's different individuals see it like that, right? But battle rise, man. And look, even if you talk about aggression and taking it seriously and the quality of bars, Loso 3-0 Dre Dennis. It's not close, man. You know, but those judges gave it to Dre Dennis. I don't know if maybe they were watching anime or porn or something, but I'm not sure if they're watching that battle. Whatever. But hey, that's their judging. Fresh Coast mentions prep got 0 rounds. Oh, that's no. How about this? The reason why we keep bringing up prep versus Dre Dennis, and Dre Dennis may be trash to some, but think about this. That was regardless, that was the best prep we've seen. That was, if not the best, that was one of the best preps we've seen. That prep is a dangerous prep. Fresh Coast, ain't no way if that's the easy layup victory for Jace 30. Okay, so Fresh Coast, would you agree that if Jace 30's prep, Jace should battle A-Ward next? I mean, let's see it. It's not like A-Ward will turn that battle down, and that'll be a great opportunity for Jace. Jace is nice. Jace is nice. And he has more personality. The one thing is, Jace Ben had a pin, but what held him back was the personality, know how to deliver that pin. Since he got that, he had a problem. You know what? That'll be a good way to discuss this card. Let's focus on some of these battlers. Okay, Sule Spain. Dre did nothing against Loso. Dre actually was very fire against prep. Watch that battle. Dre was not the corny, like mid bar rapping dude there. He was not. He was very fire against prep. But prep was super fire against Dre. That's a really great battle to watch between those two. Yes, those two did have a great battle. They did. But Fresh Coast, would you agree that if Jace beats prep, Jace battles A-Ward? That should be incentive right there. If Rick B beats Lou Castro, who should Rick B battle? You know who Rick B should battle in a virtual battle? We'll do virtual first. Rick B should definitely battle, but he won't come out of retirement. That's a shame. Rick B versus Rap Ref would be fire. But Rap Ref is retired, so we're going to respect that. Okay, there we go. Fresh Coast agrees. If Jace 30's prep, yeah, it's getting late. If Jace 30's prep, then Jace should battle A-Ward next. Salute. All right, there it is. Now, if they battled already, correct us. There's somebody else we got lined up, and these are just suggestions. We're just putting it in the wind. Battles we want to see. Sule Spain. If you're not familiar with Sule Spain is one of the main hitters at Too Loud to Die. He's battled Pyro. Sule Spain has also battled Traumatos. He's battled Traumatos before, if I'm not mistaken. He's battled a lot of guys over there. Now, Sule Spain, his record in 2024 has about, he got bodied about two times, right? You know, and also Sule Spain, you got to have a clean battle, my brother. Sule Spain, can you complete a clean battle? If you do that, and let's say you beat LSG, maybe you can get back in those 100%. And Fresh Coast, Dre Dennis, he was hitting all through the rounds against Prep. But then again, maybe that's what took Dre Dennis to be motivated, because that was a personal battle for both of them. You know, they're part of the same crew. They'd have that issue, all that good stuff. Yep, that's 100%. That's the main thing about Dre Dennis. He's been inconsistent. All these battles and look, salute to Dre Dennis for getting rid of that PG step. I'm surprised nobody talked about him doing that. At least not recently. But if Sule Spain can have 3 good rounds and he can get a victory over LSG, let's see Sule Spain. Yeah. Let's see Sule Spain versus John John. Let's get John John back outside. Let's get John John in a whole other type of environment, virtual. So Sule Spain, you beat LSG, you battle John John. And please don't think Sule Spain that, well, John John ain't no John John will get you out of here. No two ways about it. Especially the John John that rap, you know, that was battling the Rap Ref shows up, you're in trouble, Sule Spain. So Sule Spain, you beat LSG. Oh, that'd be bad. I don't know if Rick B is ready for that. Fresh Coast mentions Rick B should battle Greg the Great on virtual. He ain't ready for that yet. Rick B not only has to show he can do what he can do against Lou Castro, we got to see maybe 2 more clean performances from Rick B on virtual. We're talking about clean wins. He does that, then he can see Greg the Great. Because right now, Greg the Great will get, first of all, Rick B got to be more direct on his opponent all the way through the round. I had an issue with that. Rick B has a lot of personality. He delivers well. It's fresh. It's Sule Spain, not Sule Jane. Man, look, the way you start typing the name, you almost have it sound like Truly Lace almost. It's Sule Spain, the country Spain. All right, man. All right. Anyway, but yeah, Sule Spain, you have a clean battle and win against LSG. Battle John John, and then move from there. Who else we know of in this one? The God Yogi's a vet versus Ratchet Rico. The God Yogi is a vet, and he's put on some pretty good performance. Hey, there you go. It's easy. God Yogi. After you, if you get past Ratchet Rico, battle Head Ice. Yeah, that's easy. Dre Dennis with that PG step style. When he first did it, it was cool because it showed energy. But man, he just kept doing it. That's the one thing difficult about battle rapping, man. Oh, yeah. Salute Flick Eastwood in the building. Flick Eastwood, what's going on? Salute. Live on Facebook. Salute. The thing about Dre Dennis is, and this is about battle rap in general. If you're going to have a secret move or you're going to have a like a fingerprint, you got to be careful how you delegate and use that bad boy. Because it can be used too much and all of a sudden become annoying and be more harm than good. All right. What we got? Backwood Brad. What'd you say, Brad? We can't say Backwood. Brad. If you beat Don Marino, Brad. Who should you battle, Brad? I wonder if there's a way to get Frack. Yeah, Brad. Look, I'm not sure. Brad, if you beat Don Marino, can you battle Frack? Battle Frack. Yeah. Oh no, but that's kind of a leap. Let's back it down a little bit. Because Frack is a weirdo, but Frack is a crazy rapping weirdo. Frack's a problem. You know, he's not the type of guy you want to invite to your crib. But as far as battle rapping, he's a very tough guy to beat. Being honest with you. Take a look at Frack's record. Like, how often has Frack really lost? Being honest with you. Something to think about. Something to think about. All right. Now, Brad, who could Brad battle? Yeah, Brad. If you beat Don Marino, battle Lockhart. Man, all you talk about is Lockhart. That's because Lockhart is nice. Simple as that. Lockhart nice. Lockhart be getting people out of here. Oh, hey yo, where's Young Rowe? Yeah, where's Young Rowe? Young Rowe is nice. Young Rowe, man, you got to battle again if you're still interested in battling, man. You dropping these fire songs and all this stuff. Get to rapping, my brother. Let's get Young Rowe out here. Straight up. Young Rowe get a lot of people out here. Young Rowe. I wonder if you could battle King Cess. Yeah, Young Rowe versus King Cess. That would be fire. In person. 1 rounder. Unless King Cess wants the 3-round, and it'd be the 3-round thing. Who else we got? So we got Young Rowe, and Young Rowe, King Cess not even on here, but that'd be a fire battle. I mean, obviously, Greg the Great. Look, Greg the Great's going to beat Tink the Demon. We already said that. Salute to who's that? Yeah, you tried it, and we were on that panel. That was discussing that. So Greg the Great, honestly, Greg the Great, after he beats Tink the Demon, he about to honestly, he about to battle wherever he wants to. He probably about to battle Loaded Lux in a minute. Greg the Great is on fire right now. Okay, we got Heat versus Marv 1. Be honest with you, Heat, don't see you beating Marv 1, and Marv 1 been kind of boring. And salute to Detroit and all that, but Marv 1 been kind of boring. Heat, don't see you beating Marv. Hey, Heat, prove this channel wrong that you're going to beat. Hey, Heat, how are you going to beat Marv 1? What are you going to do to beat Marv 1? Hey, Heat, are you going to just rap like you just having to beat her? Or are you going to go at? Are you going to try to get Marv 1 out of here? We just got questions. Because one thing about he can rap. And he has moments, but he don't finish the moment. Something always prevent it. It could be a choke. And yeah, obviously the throwing up. But he don't throw up every single battle. He don't do that. He got a lot of great battle rap skills that just don't fit together. When he can put it all together, maybe. Your assignment is to get Marv 1 out of here. Get Marv 1 out of here. Prove us all wrong. Because I honestly don't think you're going to beat Marv 1. Don't think you're going to beat him. And again, Marv 1 been boring. We're gonna say it, yeah. You look. Have y'all took a look at? And yes, this is a list channel, so let's talk lists. Have y'all took a look at the final list, the top 20 for the quote unquote Cody, right? The champion Cody. You notice whose name wasn't in there? There's a whole bunch of names not even in the top 20, according to that Twitter post. Take a look at that and get back. We might post it on the Rock Files channel. A whole lot of names that had a whole lot. First of all, Geechee Gotti wasn't in that top 20. If memory serves correct. Probably because of that whack battle he had with Marv 1. That battle he had with Marv 1 was not very good. It was bad. And it wasn't just because of Geechee Gotti just picking up a check. It's because Marv 1 has a lot of bars. But good Lord, are you boring. Now, don't get it wrong. I mean, Marv 1 will swag you out. It's not enough. You got to bark, bro. You got to bark. Man, you from Detroit. You from the west side of Detroit, dog. Come on, man. You know how we do. Yes, we do. So, Rock, you from the west side? Man, if you don't know that by now. Come on now. We talk. That's what we do. We talk. Marvin, you got to bring that back. You got to bring that back. Get to barking. You have the bar. You already got bars, man. We know that. You got legendary bars, honestly. You got moments. But man, you can be boring, my man. You can be mad boring. Please don't. And just complete the battle, man. Let's see what happens. We already mentioned Rick B versus Lou Castro. If Trauma Toast beats Charlie Clips, Trauma Toast, the only question we got is, Trauma Toast, do you want to be, like, what do you want to be? Do you want to kind of be like an A-Ward type of rapper to where you're independent and you battle in every league? If so, stay that way. Because after you beat Charlie, honestly, because see, Trauma Toast beating Charlie Clips. Yeah. Y'all already know why. Could definitely see Trauma Toast beating Charlie Clips. And definitely, just say this could see. Now we're not doing our official predictions. We're just talking. Could see none beating Chilla Jones. Fresh Coast Live Network. Boring Marv 1 is whooping chest under the choker, aka throw up time. Throw up time is crazy. Throw up time is crazy. What's up with the XLs, Chilla Jones, and Marv 1s of the world? Why are they so boring? And also the RX gets all this. RX, oh, she not RX. RX whack. Because you know why RX is whack? Because she's boring. If you're a boring battle rapper, you're whack. Just like a bad B Magic. Just like a bad B Magic. If you're a bad B Magic, man, you whack. Don't get it wrong. When B Magic is on one, it's over with. One of the best ever. But when B Magic got that little boring thing, and he's like checking out, and we already know about choking B Magic, right? He hasn't been choking in a while. Salute to that. But man, what happened to the personality with some? And we ain't talking about performance over bars. Keep your bars. But they have bars. Well, how are you boring with bars? Let's talk about it. How are you boring with bars? You got bars. You got rhymes. You got all these entendres and internal rhymes, and you're boring with it? How come a lot of these rappers are boring when they rap, but when they talking, they have a lot more personality, XL? And look, salute to a good brother that mentioned, well, Ten, you doing all this punching on mainstream rap. What about virtual? You got a good point. Let's go. How come Innovate? Innovate, you kind of suffer the same thing, man. Innovate, you got crazy bars, but I don't even think you know where your moments happen. There's no excuse for you to be boring, bro. You've had boring moments there. You gotta keep your look. You also have energetic moments. You got to keep your energy consistent or go up in that. If you do that, bro, you're unstoppable. Innovate. You're unstoppable if you do that. But I don't know what it is with these bar heavy individuals. It's like, you know what? Bring back Seizure. At least Seizure has bars, and we know he's gonna have energy. It's some chaotic energy, but man, at least it's energy. It's just weird that, and this is speaking as a writer. We'll see some of that rights and all this stuff. Like honestly, the bar heavy individuals, the Innovates of the world, Losos of the world, etc. Those are the ones we're rooting for. We want y'all to have a personality so you can go ahead and go crazy. But then you write these bars, it's almost like you have problems remembering your material, then all of a sudden you sound like a typewriter. Please stop. That's it. Just have a personality. Be more connected with your material. Let it emotionally connect with you, and then convey that emotion while maintaining your bars. Boom. All right. Fresh Coast mentions Charlie Clips is completely lackluster. Traumatos is winning. That's what we are with it. And again, we'll have to talk to Michi or anybody else that's on this card to see, are these rounds going to be one or two? It seems like with the names is going to be all one round battles, and that's fine. That's cool. You know, hey, look, again, you know, hey, if we didn't put the money up for the card, we gotta respect those that's putting the card up. If they say, "Hey, Rock, shut up," it's one round. All right, it's one round. Cool. And spell my name right. It's Michi with a EAC. It's not two E's. All right, Michi. All right. Put the gun down, bro. Cool. Okay, let's go here. RX is super whack, boring and basic. Her bars are very overrated, 100%. And even when she tries to turn up, it sounds corny. Kind of like 40 bars. Yeah. Fresh Coast. And now look, we're going to talk about some rappers we like too. There's a lot of, like, case in point. JC lately? If that JC lately we've been hearing would have battled Surf would have got out of here. JC, keep whatever you found with your energy, delivery, and of course you've been had bars, and especially the redirections you do, keep that going, JC. That's fire. Look, who's another one? Ill Will. when he's on one is unbeatable. A lot like Charlie Clips. So Ill Will, when you find your passion for battle rap again, man, if you get back to that Ill Will, you're gonna be unbeatable, man. K Shine is at the top of the list right now. But it seems like K Shine don't know these guys like that. We're just going by observation. If it ain't respected, correct it. We're just kicking it. But it seems like K Shine, once he finds a foundation for him to belong, he might be the most dangerous battle rapper out there, being honest with you. K Shine has everything. And he knows when to turn that fall. K Shine could be unbeatable too, being honest with you. Rum Nitty. Can you get back to the hungry Rum Nitty? And it's tough for you to be hungry, bro, because you basically are kind of in a Geechee Gotti situation. You've done everything. I honestly not sure what to tell you, man. Honestly, if this had to been 2023, would have probably like Rum Nitty, man, you ain't taking battle rap seriously. And you're in the situation you in, man, it's kind of tough for you to take battle rap seriously. Like, what haven't you done? So all that can be said is when you decide to get back to that hunger, maybe you could find another. Well, you're really good at finding innovative ways to communicate. You're awesome at it. So if you can find that again, man, you might be an unbeatable guy too. You saying all these guys are unbeatable? That's because look at the track record. When they get into that, when they're on that, whoever's faced them has had problems. Look, we're talking about a lot of these battle rappers. There are a lot of people ducking Ill Will still. Even though he had a horrible performance against Rosenberg Raw, they're still ducking him. People ducking Rum Nitty. Av. Honestly, Av is really your 2025 virtual battle rapper, man. Or my bad. Yeah, they say Cody. Av is your 2025 Cody, man. The win record says it all. And even a higher degree, but yeah. But Tay-Rock won officially. All right. Look, it's y'all system. If y'all don't want to give the best battle rapper, whatever, yeah. And we're talking about mainstream battle rapper, you're gonna sit there and act like Av wasn't better than Tay-Rock? Didn't Av beat Tay-Rock too? All right, dog. Look, it's an opinionated sport. And notice that most of this overtime of Rock Sports Sunday has been talking about battle rap. You see how peaceful it is? Take notes. Fresh Coast. K-Shine is going to get his lights dim too. Now, maybe by you, Fresh Coast. Maybe by you. You know? The K-Shine, man. When this dude. Okay, hold on. We got a comment. Bum Nitty is garbage and the fake tough. See, that's the thing. When he was hungry, he wasn't doing all that. Okay, the KOTD Rum Nitty, I want to say A-Hat Rum Nitty. That's another one. The fourth quarter Rum Nitty. He wasn't doing all this. Gun. He wasn't doing it like that. That highly weird URL changed him for the worse. He made me think that. But then again, look, if there's other goals he had, he can do what he wants. That man over there. Female battle rappers. I'm going to tell you, it's weird that RX, Bonnie Godiva, and 40 Bars gets all this 40 Bars. What about Fair Funeral? Like, how come she hasn't gotten her props? Now, she used to be kind of whack. But how come she hasn't gotten her props for improving? As far as virtual female battle rappers, obviously the main battle people going to talk about is Dankster versus Truly Laced. Maybe we should talk about Dankster and Truly Laced battling more opponents. Like if Truly Laced won, like Truly Laced, lose to Truly Laced is still battling. How come these verbal online arena battles are being treated as if they don't count? They do count. Huh? Oh, here we go. Wait. We got a comment. Comment first. Gay Rock and Bum Nitty are the worst rappers. All these talk about guns and they never shot drugs and they never sold. Yeah, pause. That's definite pause. But that's the thing, man. And look, here's a question and a topic we might do. How close to quote unquote realistic must battle rap be for the battle rapper? Like, we know that believability is a characteristic. What type of believability are we talking? Are we talking about the believability and the conviction of the rap? Or are we talking about, nah, we want to believe that you do that? See, somebody, I knew someone was going to say it. Rum Nitty before Twerk style stealing, and actually before Twerk stole Prez Mafia. Whoa! Stop! Prez Mafia just went off and Never Forget 6. Anybody gonna book Prez Mafia again? He was fired. Prez Mafia, and look, we're talking about outside or virtual, whatever. There you go. Yo, Clip Corleone, would you battle Prez Mafia in person? That would be fire. Clip Corleone, would you battle Prez Mafia in person 3 rounds? Bring back 3-round clip. RX is trash, wet trash, 100%. Fresh Coast. Fair Funeral was dope. And she's gotten better. Her and Shuni has gotten better. Salute to Shuni. You black! Salute to Shuni. Salute to Shuni. I know front. And I'm going to tell you, why is nobody booking Hurricane Do to battle? Have y'all heard Hurricane Do music? And ready for this? Hurricane Do is a better battle rapper than Easy the Block Captain. Hurricane Do is a better battle rapper than Easy the Block Captain. How about this? At the very least, she's a far better rapper. Hurricane Do is fire, man. See, we can criticize and give flowers. And it's all been battle rap. Again, these are just observations. No doubt, different channels, different observations. We can chop it up, discuss. But these are some thoughts, man. But anyway, this card, hell froze over. May 3rd, let's scroll down because we're about to get up out of here. But this is May 3rd. There we go. Boom. And yes, this is May 3rd, 2025, live in Anchorage, Alaska. Yes, all these battles will be in Anchorage, Alaska at Chilkoot Charlie's, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's Alaska zone. Pay-per-view, $25, available at payhip.com. Too Loud to Die Battlegrounds. Oh, look at this. They're going to have us performers by all the time. Let's go, Michi. Let's go Too Loud to Die. This is good stuff, man. And honestly, this might be a card we might actually check out. Might actually check this out. And look, if we don't check it out for the pay-per-view because we're busy, please bear with us. But we're definitely going to do our due diligence once it drops on YouTube. No question. Salute to Too Loud to Die Battleground. Salute to Hell Froze Over. Great to great. Go ahead, handle your business. Catch your body on Teak the Demon. Traumatos. Get Charlie Clips out of here. That's right. We rock with the virtual battle rap. Simple as that. Heat. Do something with Marv the One. Marv One. Rick B. You got a nice opportunity against Lou Castro. Jace, get Prep out of here. Brad, get Don Marino out of here. Sule Spain, bounce back against LSG. Simple as that. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Social Media Scarrola. Okay? Salute. All right, couple show notes. Oh, hold on. We got comments from Fresh Coast. Hey, man, look, y'all better be sure to subscribe to Fresh Coast Live Network. Rocking in the chat with us, having a great conversation, knowing battle rap. And don't be surprised when you see Fresh Coast rap too. Oh, don't mess around with Fresh Coast. When he may be talking heavy, he can rap. Bruce Leaf can rap. Through the Fresh Coast. My belief is you shouldn't talk, you can't do, and can't convince the people. Well, basically, don't talk it if you can't be about it. If we can paraphrase it that way. And yes, clip this up. Hurricane Do is actually fired. She got it all when it comes to rapping, man. Personality, rhythms. We got to say rhythm switches. Personality, rhythm switches. She has a connection to her material. Like there's a certain pain you feel, whatever topic she's rapping about. And yeah, we've been advocating for her to be, to get a battle against somebody forever, whether virtually or in person. Hey, Miss Vicious, Vicky, all that. Would you battle Hurricane Dew, either virtually or in person? Hurricane Dew. Who would you battle? Who would you want to battle? And look, it's not like Hurricane Dew is in tune. She know what it is. Hurricane Dew versus Truly Lace would be fire. Hurricane Dew versus Truly Lace would go crazy. Now, Truly, you got to step up the personality to battle Hurricane Dew. Hurricane Dew, look up Truly, because Truly ain't no joke. Don't have Rock mess around and all of a sudden start booking battles, man. But look, the Rock Files is not a battle league. We're just saying these are some ideas, research them, see if they can happen. All jokes aside. But man, that would be a crazy battle. Hurricane Dew versus Truly Lace. Both got that East Coast personality. Both gonna talk. Both gonna promo. See, that's a battle that could actually happen that both want to do. And it's a skill set battle mixed in with a something to prove battle. By the way, why are we just overlooking Teekster? Yo, Teekster, who would you want to battle in person? Look, while you're playing, Teekster versus Jace. Or, since we mentioned Jace a lot more, okay, no. Let's mention somebody we haven't mentioned in a while. Teekster versus Spasmatic. Teekster versus Spasmatic. Let's see it. Now, yeah, we get, man, whatever, Rock. Man, Spaz can't do nothing with Teekster. Let's find out. Teekster versus Spasmatic. Let's find out. Now, if that happened already, again, if it ain't respected, correct it. But if it hasn't, it'd be nice to see it. These are suggestions. These are not demands. These are suggestions. Look at all these battles that's been mentioned. This is where our mind should be. What we got? That's not a definite, though. But let's read the comment. Fresh Coast Live Network. Hurricane Dew respectfully will smoke a lot of people. She definitely will kill Truly, though. Will she kill the Truly that battled Danny Lux? Will she kill that Truly? Will she kill the Truly that battled Queen Kinesis? Will she kill that Truly? Not sure about that. Because we're focused on the word kill. Now, if you're talking about a 2-1 possible victory over Truly, maybe. But don't forget, Truly ain't one to play with. If you listen to Truly's music and Hurricane Dew's music, it's eerily similar. Both talk their ish. Both got different rhythm switches. Both got they know how to deliver and all this stuff. Now, granted, you know what? Actually, Truly versus Hurricane Dew should be on Verbal Online Arena on beat. Now, there's some history with that. Hold on. We first saw Hurricane Dew in a battle on Verbal Warzone, right? So how about this? It could be Hurricane Dew versus Yo Chosen, Tatted Misfit, Fire the Misfit, Nadia Ali, C Double. What do you guys think about Truly Lace versus Hurricane Dew on Verbal Warzone? What's up? I can hear Nadia Ali already saying, wait a minute, I should get that. You should. But can you get it after Truly? Is that all right? Look, Nadia Ali, when you battle Hurricane Dew, you can get that afterwards. I should get it first. Hey, I got you. Look, clip it up. Explore it. Hold up. Fresh Coast. Teekster versus Traumatos. Ooh. If Teekster battled Traumatos, would like to see that in person, if at all possible. And we're just dreaming. We're just brainstorming. That's all this is. Dreaming, brainstorming. And look, the troll community is gonna clip this up. Rock was on there. Rock finally talking when he should be talking. But some of the battles he talked about were horrible. All right, cool. But at least it's planting seeds of battle rap. And I want to say a special message to Smoke. Smoke, just want to thank you for everything, man. If this is gonna be your last card, bro, it's a shame because you did a whole lot. You had some fire cards, man. If you're taking a break, respect to that. If you come back in 2025, it'd be great to see it. But really hope that it's just a break. You know, salute to Smoke Kings, man. Where the Smoke, There's Fire, one of the best virtual battle rap leagues out there. Salute, man. Salute. What we got? Fresh Coast. If Hurricane do his own beat, it's a rap for Truly. Truly on beat is nice. You know, we might start seeing more of these female battle rappers on tracks now. Seeing as the URL thing is kind of like, We mentioned the Fair Funerals of the world. We mentioned the Shooting the Rappers of the world, the Hurricane Dudes, the Trulies. Miss Vicious. Hey, Miss Vicious. Right on cue. Look, first of all, salute to Snack King Production, Snack King Call. Salute. Second, this comment is why this man's the king of late night. Well, Rock, are you going to be late night more often? Hell no, to the no. No. Rock sleeps. You know, Rock about to go to bed. But let's read this crazy comment. In other words, awesome comment. You know what's funny? Spaz just spoke about him being undefeated virtually. Ironic, he hasn't battled Tixter. Oh, well, then he's not. Hey, Spaz, salute. Much respect. But Spaz, for us wrestling individuals, there's a great wrestler that said, in order to be the man, you must defeat the man or beat the man. Pause. Spaz, you got to battle Tixter. Because Tixter could obviously could say the same thing. And ready for this, Spaz? Respectfully, super respectfully, maybe Tixter has more of a claim of being undefeated and virtual than you do. Let's find out. Let's find out. Want to see the battle. Who we got? We got somebody in the back? Ladies and gentlemen. Now you knew dang on well that before we get out of here, we have to have this brother up. 4-0 in 2025. Battle,
you feel me?
April 11th. He's about to body Tink the Demon May 3rd on Hell Fro. Greg the Great's in the building.
What's happening with it?
Man, you're just enjoying some, hypotheticals about battle rap. We already did the sports rollout. We already did the soapbox thing. By the way, RIP to Bishop Brigante.
Absolutely, man. Make sure everybody do me one favor tonight, if not any other night. Take that fucking mirror down, man.
Now,
bitch. Fuck is you talking about?
Man.
Damn, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, let's put it up. We got it. Let's go back to what we had as far as the Instagram thing. If there's anything you want to discuss on it before we head up out of here, we'll want to get it up.
Hey, man. Get that fire event. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all cop the pay-per-view. But if you really like that and you ain't got shit else to do, cop that plane ticket, man. Be in the building. You know what I'm saying? Because this gonna be a fucking movie. You hear me?
Man.
You may not agree with some of how did this person get that person? Man, listen, I ain't gonna say too much, man, about how we put this all together.
Right.
But it's together. Fuck is you crying about? Who cares how niggas is getting opportunities. That's all that matters, bro. Can't be a motherfucking hater to a motherfucker who's getting an opportunity, bro. Let that man flourish if he chooses to do so, man. What are you talking about? Think the Demon? I will say this, right? I
Go
watched
right ahead.
Storming the Capitol on OTR, right? I
Mhm.
watched Tink the Demon versus Tusabe. One rounder.
Yeah.
Tusabe, get him the fuck out of here.
Mhm.
Tink that night was on one. So
Now he was clean. He was
that
clean that
made
whole.
me go back and reconsider my rounds or what I have written already. So I'm gonna start locking in. Tink, you done fucked up, my boy. Especially accepting three of them things.
See, because you kind of just went to the point. Because I was like, yeah, okay, one rounder he go off, but the battle he gonna have with you. And look, Greg, since we got you here, are all of these battles outside of your battle? Are all these battles one rounders?
No, I forget how it goes. I believe he Marv 1 is 3. I believe Chilla None is 3. I
Oh wow,
believe Prep Jace is 3. Don Marino back with Brad is 3.
really? That's a surprise.
Um
Got you.
it's something like that. But yeah, they're
No,
not
no, no,
all
no,
one
no. It's good
rounders.
money. So, hey, real quick, and we already know the
Mhm.
answer, but King Cole's in the building. Salute to King Cole's Nat King Productions. Be sure to subscribe. Greg the Great versus Spasmatic. Also, are you familiar with Spasmatic?
If it's the one I'm thinking of, tall cat
Yes, yes,
with the
100%.
tattoos and shit.
That's 100%.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Fuck this virtual shit, Spaz. Come see me outside, my boy.
Okay, so here's the other part of King Cole's suggestion, right here, in person in the Northwest. So that's not too far from you.
No,
Yeah.
right. Shit, why not do it here?
Ooh, so Spaz.
He
So the
didn't
question.
been out this way. I think he went to Sitka, I believe. And Sitka's part of Alaska, man. You know what I mean? It don't matter. It don't matter to me. Whether, matter of fact, nah, it do matter. Wherever Spaz is at, I'll meet you there, buddy. 3 rounds in person.
Let's
In
go.
your town, nigga.
Mm.
Sight it up
Hey.
in your town, 3 rounds, anytime after August.
Oh,
Do
that.
it now, or else you ain't gonna be able to afford it, man. Once I swear to God. I swear to God.
And Greg,
Because
here's another battle.
after May and after August, my 2 names, the price go up, the stock go up. You hear me? I got a graduated tier. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
Respectfully speaking.
That's fire.
You know what I mean? I'm just letting you know, dog. You know what I mean? I didn't did a lot for the little man. Not, calling Spaz a little. I'm just saying
Mhm.
the proverbial little man. You know what I'm saying? Like the Cali G's and the fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I done did that, bro. But now it's time I start getting what's due to me.
Okay. King Cole working. King Cole working. King Cole working. That's what we're talking about. Salute to King Cole.
Do that.
Here's another. Wait, real quick. So we're gonna take we're gonna talk on that. But here's another
Mhm.
one. Are you familiar with Teeksta? You got it.
I've heard the name floating around,
Yeah. So here's
obviously.
Teeksta.
That's a
He's
UK boy, ain't it?
nah. He's New Zealand. He's New Zealand.
That is, pardon self, New Zealand.
Yeah, no problem. New Zealand, very lyrical. He's man, I don't Tista is a well, we gotta be careful with the wording, but Tista is a very dominant virtual battle rapper. In the streets would say a killer, quote unquote.
Well, I was told by a selected few reputable few that he's one of them maybe possibly a legend.
Yes.
So,
Okay,
word,
so
word.
So Spaz and Teak already battled. Spaz won. Spaz beat Teekster. Is that on YouTube, King Cole? If it is, we got to review that. We got to get that. When did that happen? And honestly, that has
shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you like this, man.
Yeah.
If he with it, pick it up 3. What we talking about? 3 rounds.
Yo, 2 times the Dep HNIC. Y'all heard it. Greg the Greatest said him versus Teekster. Pick it up 3 rounds. So that's a suggestion. That's something being boiled. That's a suggestion.
Hey, man, it might as well be him next. Because I'm about to dog walk Innovate. I'm about to, time to go out to the yard, Innovate.
Oh, no. My bad. Wrong button. You good. That was not intentional.
No. I didn't even notice.
Yeah. Yeah. Was trying to get this flyer up. Here it is right here. Boom.
I said, yo, I'm about to dog walk this nigga, right? It's time to go out to the yard. The only difference is, my nigga, Innovate, when the last bar, the last round is spat, you staying chained to that fence. Cause that's all you do. You know what I'm saying? You don't leave that comfort zone. And I hope you, but see, the problem is I'm not the one you want to experiment with and try new shit out on. That shit ain't gonna work in your favor. You talk about all the impossibilities of you losing, but Danny Myers, Loso, and Pablo's next after me. Bruh, you must got a little death wish. You trying to go out like Denzel in Training Day, huh?
But now, of course, the narrative flip would be, what if? Okay, let's say this. Not so much what if Innovate wins.
What if?
Okay, but watch this. Let's say we won't use the terminology what if. Let's say Innovate has a classic with Greg the Great, has another classic with Pablo, to where it's like one of those crazy debatables, high rewatch, right? Does this solidify Innovate as an end game guy? Because he didn't lose. And now he got 2 possible battles of 2025 already, along with you and along with Pablo.
But that's what I'm saying. Wouldn't that also put us in the running as some final bosses type shit? Because he's supposed to be the end game, ain't he?
True that.
From what I heard.
There's a lot.
So if we go in there and have a classic or even a debate, he's supposed to slaughter me, right? I got here in 3 battles, technically speaking. You know what I'm saying? Rap Ray Stone, Reek Ruger, Innovate. I thought you was in game, my bro. What happened? Who some in the community would consider Pyro one of them ones.
True that. I mean, you're talking about a 2024 verbal battle rap champ, no doubt.
Listen, I got Pyro out the way early. So I've been supposed to be here, man. But we gonna talk about it. It's gonna get discussed. Stay tuned. April 11th, man.
Hey, Greg. The other night when we were, because we've been on 2 other panels together. Salute to that. For those that don't know, be sure to who's that panel? Who's the panel?
That was my panel.
Right. It was Greg the Great. Yeah, be sure to subscribe to Greg the Great's panel ASAP. If you're watching this, you must subscribe to Greg the Great, GREAT panel. Sorry, YouTube channel right now. Notification button, all that. That and the other panel we were on was. It wasn't You Tried It, because she was a guest there. Was it OG Capri? Were we on OG Capri panel?
No.
No. Okay, so that's something different. There was another panel we were on, and I'm having a brain fart. Anyway, the point is, you mentioned that you're going for rookie of 2025, but my man, you're not a rookie, are you?
Outside rookie.
Oh,
That's what I meant by that. So I'm gonna be V Cody of this year, but I'm also gonna have an outstanding outside rookie of the year campaign.
Mm. Mm. And you know, it's
I'm gonna
funny.
tell y'all now. Tink the Demon, May 3rd. August, I can't announce yet. Still getting that in the works, but it's more than likely, it's like 80% in the works. But we talking about higher level than Tink, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to end my year off, and I hope for whatever reason you are watching this, sir. But A Ward, come have this conversation with me, my man. Because respectfully speaking, I don't like the way the foot we got off in the parking lot of Chilcoot Charlie's last August. So, with that being said, even though it was impromptu, it was freestyle, I still feel like I need my get back. And what better way to do so than allow things to come full circle the way they do in life? See, A Ward, you're talking to somebody who's been paying attention to everything. And it's time you have a real heart to heart. Okay? See, all these other people will attack your whiteness, your lack of URL contention, all these other leagues and smaller leagues that you battle on. None of that shit matters. I don't give a fuck about none of that. They may even attack your Christianity, all of that. Still don't. You need a battle. You need a war. As part of your name entails, you need a war. Huh? So come get one. Come get one, man. And make sure you bring all of KC with you, all of Missouri with you. Make sure they in the building, man. And Mama Ward, if you're watching this, salute to you, Miss Peggy. I hate to talk to your son this way, and I promise you, it's all this gonna be the ass whooping of love. You know what I mean? Like from father to son type shit. Excuse me, type stuff. Christian and what have you. My bad, my apologies. You know what I'm saying? But Mama Ward, no disrespect. Your son gotta see me, you know this. You've been over and married to the bars. You've been around his culture or his, tenure in battle rap. You've been around for part of mine. You know this has to come to a head eventually. So why not do it? 2025, man. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Huh? Let's go. Let me show you what a ward really looks like. Cause I'm psychopathic, nigga. Straight up.
You now, so since you mentioned A Ward, let's go here very, very quickly. Because earlier, we were saying it was suggested
right,
that because we're looking at this card, really fire matches, good matches here. We're looking at Prep versus Jace. It was suggested that first of all, it's very possible Jace can get Prep out of here, although Prep is a killer. Prep is a very excellent, dominant battle rapper, right? So here's the point. If Jace got Prep out of here, should Jace immediately face A Ward after that, yes or no?
I believe in my brother. I know for a fact, so for those of you who don't know, Prep versus Jace was supposed to go down on Sub-Zero Summer. So this is a rebooking from last year, which makes him that much more motivated to get Prep the fuck out of here. Now, I will state that Prep has since, gave us his reasoning as to why he couldn't make last year. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Jace is gonna address it in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Now, you talking about the almighty Umbrella. Shout out to Umbrella Gang, Trauma, Heat, Sule, Jace, Rick B. You know what I mean? Myself included. You hear the names. These ain't just low tier. You know what I mean? These are some we can get up there.
Yeah.
So
We've seen it. We've seen it.
And you about to see it again, May 3rd. But what I'm saying to you is I don't know if Jace would entertain that. I think if he did entertain it, it would be a fire battle. But I don't know if that's on his hit list. You understand me? It's on mine. And as far as Fresh Coast, I think I saw you say something about Rick B. But see, the problem is, right? And I'll say this openly. I used to call Rick B out before I became part of the Umbrella. Because someone had mentioned it before. And I was like, yeah, that sounds fire. I feel like that would be a fire battle. But now, because not only are we Umbrella, we are also Room Shakers. You know what I mean? Shout out to Room Shakers. You know what I mean? I definitely don't think it'll go down now. And Trauma said after the Jace battle, he's definitely not battling any of the gang no more. So he didn't even want to do that battle.
Wow.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get those two. Not anytime soon. But I've listen, I'd love to entertain a little civil war, man. I'd love to entertain that because that's what keeps us competitive. That's what keeps the pen sharp. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the fact that, Trauma's in the same city and at any given point we could just pull up to the corner somewhere, have somebody hold a camera and let's go. You know what I'm saying?
You mentioned Traumatose, who's right there, co-main event, obviously, versus Charlie Clips, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna keep it all the way $1 over here. No, we're gonna keep it.
Keep it $1. Look. See, we don't get offended by that shit. You understand me? I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Well, are you
Trauma,
sure? Yeah.
Listen, we're well aware as to the mistakes that have been made in the past battles. Okay, we're well aware as to the work that needs to be done and the level that needs to be performed and executed when it comes to a Charlie Clips, right? But we also know Charlie Clips. We also know Charlie Clips has been known from time to time to slack off a bit, freestyle a whole round. You know what I mean?
And just be
Like that.
horrible. Just keep it $1.
And be absolutely horrible. So, with that being said, there are things in the making, in the works. I speak to Trauma at least once a day, every day.
Respect. Shout out to Trauma.
Salute to my boy, my brother. You know what I mean? I'm talking to him in a man. The same way I'm telling you this is the same way I talk to him. Listen, they already gonna doubt you from jump, just off the name alone. That's without doing any type research or anything. Then once they see, like, okay, he had this battle where he, you know what I'm saying? It just seems like, what the fuck was he thinking?
Right.
But with that being said, y'all know my track record. When's the last time y'all see me choke or stumble or fumble or
So,
or
go ahead.
we
Go ahead.
open in the dojo.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Most of a greater majority of us live out here. So what I want to do is I want to gather the fellas that do live in the immediate area that can get, hey, one Saturday, let's meet up somewhere and just have like an in-person sparring session where we're each, you know what I mean, going through over our rounds. Because it's one thing to spar on the phone. There's not really no distraction from that. It may be things here and there on your end. But if we're in person, you know what I'm saying, we could like a mock performance type shit. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't really technically call it rehearsing because it's not two of the people battling each other. It's all gang. It's a sparring session, man. It's a dojo for real. This is where we go and we get that in-person performance and you know what I mean them in-person reps to where we meet like once a week and make sure. I mean, the way I do it, I'll give y'all some insight to how I do it. And I know it may seem like I'm rambling, but the way I operate, I write, and what I have written, once I get to a certain point, I start running it. And anytime I mess up, I run it from the top. Running from the top, running from the top, running from the top. So Kale from Married to the Bars, salute Married to the Bars, she informed us or gave us even more insight. Easy to Block Captain says his process, 8 hours a day. You go to work and give that man 8 hours of your time every day, whenever you're scheduled, blah, blah, blah. So since this is his work, he'll spend the first half, 8 hours a day writing. And once he gets all of that figured out and everything he's going to keep, 8 hours a day rehearsing. Radio on, TV on, kids running around, rehearsing. That's why he's able to get through his rounds the way he does. You know what I'm saying? Because he just, throughout all the distractions, throughout his entire day, 8 hours. You got to figure 8 hours is a substantial amount of time, bro. People fail to realize 8 hours of your day when you already are spending 8 of it sleeping. A greater majority of Americans get an average of 8 hours of sleep a day, a night. So to then give another 8 hours, it's only 24 hours of the day. That's 2/3 of your day gone already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, bro, I'll get up, I'll wake up, I'll get her ready, get her in the cab. Boom. Soon as she leave, I'm running my rounds from sun up. I ain't even brushed my teeth yet. Feel me? I'm running my shit because it's all about that repetitive motion. So I say all that to say we're gonna make sure. Hey, no worries. I promise you.
Well, see, actually, just to run this real quick. The actual consensus on this channel when it comes to Trauma Tools versus Charlie Clips, to be honest with you, we could see a situation where Charlie Clips gonna get out of here. And when the only question we had is after Trauma Tools beats Charlie Clips, because Charlie Clips is very beatable. Now, don't get it twisted. Obviously,
where does he go from there?
Exactly. That's what we were leaning to, because obviously to keep it to keep it $1 million real quick. There's no confidence in Charlie Clips doing jack. Be honest with you. Like Charlie Clips, look, Charlie Clips got to show us something. I'm sorry. I mean, that's cool. Again, he deserves every accolade he's ever gotten. He deserves all the Mount Rushmore consideration for his career. But we're talking about like we look at this like kind of going into a tournament. We look at the team or the player that is trending up or trending down in a tournament. This guy here, look, that battle he had easy. That battle he had against versus Easy the Block Captain was trash. That was one of his last battles. What are we doing with this guy? Whereas Traumatos is coming off of a battle versus Jace, which is one of the best battles of 2024. Sorry.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and not to mention, you know, he had a pretty good showing in Hunger Games. You know what I'm saying? With against Brent. The no entourage shit. We just gonna clap. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Cause that was some bullshit. Damn, where the shit in Providence? I can't even remember the name of it. The Shark Bite 2 against who the fuck? I can't remember. Regardless of what, man. That's the same conversation I be trying to have with Trauma, right? Like if you go in there, when you go in there, and you get clips the fuck out of here, like where do you go from that? Because I truly want to know. Where does one like find themselves? Because with all due respect to Trump, he ain't really had no substantial amount of tiered battle rappers. You see what I'm saying? And with a Charlie Clips on your resume, do you now feel like you have stock enough, especially with a dub, to say that you just don't want to take just anybody?
If K-Shine was around, could Traumatos then say, look, I just got Clips out of here. I want to battle K-Shine. Could he battle K-Shine?
That's what I want to know.
You know,
I feel like listen. So, well, I'm not even gonna say that. Listen, for those of you in attendance, watching at home, wherever you at, if you're watching this from up and comer to established, all you gotta do is exactly what my slogan says, man. Find time in your schedule. That's it.
There it is.
Because we're here, man. And it's not just going to be all Alaska. I'm letting y'all know that now. It's not going to be all Alaska. You know, Alaska has just been where it's at because the allure is here. You know what I'm saying? We have something that most people haven't. A lot of people can't say they've been at Alaska, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's it. That's it. That's really it, man. If you feel like you got it and you feel like you can come up here, fuck with us, do it. I'd love to see it. Because I've yet to. But I'd love to.
Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg, I'm gonna tell you a little story about something. So, in Detroit, we do a lot of reggae music, calypso, dancehall, right? And
soca.
Definitely soca. No, we be going crazy on soca, Zoo, Bouillon, all that.
Yeah.
So in Detroit, you know what? This is being simulcast right now on Facebook too. So we gonna say something that's been long overdue. In Detroit, most Detroit bands and groups and talent, they're more geared towards soul and jazz, right? Soul, jazz, a little bit of hip hop, of course, obviously the inspirational stuff. So a lot of them, they'll look at the groups that play, and if this is going to apply to your statement, what you just said, they'll look at a lot of groups that play soca and reggae and all this stuff. Like, oh man, that's easy. Up until they try to play it, and you know what happens when they try to play it, my brother?
It don't come out the way they want it to.
No. It's worse than they die, my man. They suck at playing this music. Heard it? I mean, we're talking about savants that play bass, like John Patitucci. We're talking all this common stuff. They can't play they can't play a rubber dub bass line. We're talking about dudes that can play wizardry on keyboards and pianos, can't play a skank. We're talking about individuals that's on drums that can play all these, complex rhythms and polyrhythms, can't play a one drop. So what you just said, my brother, what you just said to her, like, yeah, they'll look from afar and say, well, man, that's Alaska, man, whatever, man. Yeah, I'm cool. Up until what happened? They go to Alaska, and then what happened?
Get their ass whooped.
Yeah. Or as we would say, they quote unquote, they die at a video game. If we got to do that. Yeah. Because YouTube is tripping, right? So, and this is good. This is good because this shows just because y'all have Alaska on fire and y'all have it look easy don't mean it is easy. Similar to what we do over here. Just because we have it look easy don't mean it is easy, especially for you.
Right.
And not for Greg, because Greg, of course, but for those that look like that. Yeah. This is fire. This is fire. And by the way, for those that's just tuning in very quick before we get out of here, name of the card is presented by Too Loud to Die Battlegrounds. Card is called Hell Froze Over. It is going to be May 3rd. Let's go ahead and do what we do. All right. You see 13 battles out here. Admission is $25 at the door. This is in Anchorage, Alaska. It's available on pay-per-view. $25 for pay-per-view. If you are in Alaska, go to Chill Coop Charlie's, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Alaska Zone. Enjoy yourself. 13 battles. And look.
And a performance at the end.
Oh, they did it. Let's get that. Yeah. And a special performance by all the time entertainment right there.
Mm-hmm.
Good card. Fire card. Salute. Greg, obviously.
Pay-per-view. payhip.com/2 loud, die battlegrounds, man. Go cop it. It's the first thing that pops up when you type in that URL, man. Go cop the pay-per-view. Each one of those sold helps the event in its entirety, bro. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Don't be a part of the culture. We trying to make it just like the rest of these niggas, man. Only difference is we not to that point yet. So for y'all to sit here and one person buy it and then just stream it all over the fucking YouTube, come on, man. Don't cheat us like that. We are your peers. You understand me? You know what I mean?
Talk.
Come on, man. You want a free event? Mid-July, Greg the Great versus D-Money, Greg the Great versus Luke Kane. Shout out to Money Machine, man.
Money Machine Battle Rap Entertainment
in the
building. Money Machine Battle Rap Entertainment in the building in July. And of course, you can catch Greg the Great. This is the very next battle he's on, April 11th, live on YouTube, 5 p.m. Eastern. Greg the Great is in the main event on Pick It Up 2, presented by VBL Cartel. Greg the Great versus Innovate. 3 rounds. Money on the floor. We doing?
Money on the floor. Hey, man, and if y'all want to donate, Cash App, $ADEP, HNIC, and in the subject line, put which battle you're donating to, man. Because that's how we grow, man, as a culture. We make shit in motivating. Give niggas incentive. Like, yo, this is how much I believe in you. This is how much I support you. This is how much blah, blah, blah. And it's not the dollar amount that determines that. It's the thought in and of itself of donating.
There it is.
That means more than the dollar amount. Believe me. Well, for me it does. I can't speak for these other niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I came across very humble. But now, and even in, man, listen, I appreciate everybody involved. Married to the Bars, Baz, Bar You to Death, Sean, Too Loud to Die, Michi, Trauma, Heat, motherfucking Ironclad Battle League in Akron, Ohio, Levon with Mike Check West, OG Capri for putting me on, you know what I mean, that one off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fucking Word Sport, Pyro, everybody involved, my nigga. Smoke Kings, even though we never even really worked something out, you still been a part of everything, bro. Whether it been a judge or commentator or what have you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of y'all for real, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for y'all, even most of y'all who doubt me, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be here where I'm at today getting ready to battle a Tink the Demon for 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't have even been a thought process in my brain, bro. Most niggas don't even know Married to the Bars is the reason I started battle rapping to begin with. I was just an avid fan like everybody else. Yeah, and they, you know, I went up on a caffeine stream one night and they was like, you ever thought about doing it yourself? And I said, nah, not really, but I'll give it a shot. And from there, we are here. That's why I talk to Innovate the way I do. Because he been saying the shit that he's been saying, and I've been clocking it each and every time. Oh, that's how you feel? And y'all know my memory is is up there. You know what I'm saying? I remember rounds full of, you know what I mean? So, Innovate. The reason why I take this shit the way I do is because when I look at somebody like you, who's monotone every single fucking time you step to the fucking plate, there's no energy shift, there's no tonal inflections, there's nothing. Passionless, bro. And then I look at somebody like me, who's the complete opposite. That's why I talk to you the way I do, nigga. It ain't because your lack of skill. Of course you can rap. Rapping is 101. That's the basic foundation, nigga. What more can you do than just put words together and make them rhyme, nigga?
Right.
Does it have substance? Is there content there? Is there something, subliminals even? Is there a deeper meaning to it? Or my whole fucking battle rap career has been symbolic. I'll give you an example. The Shadow Realm, that era, were some of the darkest days of my life, nigga. Hence, the shadow and the spotlight. And then, when I left those days, obviously a new day has arrived. New day has arrived. Now, it's brighter. And then from there, I just kept shining. And here we are. Here we are, nigga.
That's fire,
So
man.
Innovate. Be ready. April 11th. Pick it up too, because you, of all people, should know I don't take nobody lightly. What the fuck makes you think I'm not here to play, and I'm not gonna play after that? Once I put you in the fucking dirt, put some respect on my name. All of y'all. Not you, Rock. Not you, Yo-Yo. The niggas who know, they know who they are, man. Y'all doubted me up until this point. I'm about to prove my point. April 11th, man. That's all I got to say. My bad for rambling.
No, you good. You good, man. Look, everybody, this is Greg the Great. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Look out for Greg the Great, as he just mentioned, April 11th. VBL Cartel, pick it up too. Live on YouTube, 5 p.m. Eastern. Also, look out for Greg the Great on. Oh, we got to do that. My bad. Got used to that. Look out for Greg the Great on Hell Froze Over May 3rd, 2025, live in Anchorage, Alaska. Man, come on. Stop. Look, listen. We're going to keep this real simple for the audience. If you tired of fat cat battles, you tired of bathroom breaks, you tired of like the same old battle rap formula, we welcome you not just to the Rock Files, we welcome you to Battle Rap. Greg the Great, Rock Files, we here, man. We'll see y'all soon, man. Salute, Greg.
Salute.
No doubt. Greg the Great in the building. Greg the Great in the building. A couple show notes before we get out of here. First, we might be doing, because it's at high demand, and not just high demand, it's something that we got to get back to our topic days also, because we definitely we're going to be Thursday night again. No, Wednesday night. Wednesday night we're going to be doing message music sessions yet again. Salute to everybody. We got a whole lot of music that's been submitted. We're going to try to get it all in that message music session. So that's going to be Wednesday night. Again, 12 a.m. or earlier for at least 2 hours. Y'all know what it is. And look, as far as, we've been getting a lot of questions about, well, rock, where's the music? Where's the music? In May will be the music. We already pre-mixed 4 songs, 4 more to go for the hip hop. We got the reggae coming. We're going to have dancehall coming, all that. So that's message music sessions. Either tomorrow night or Thursday night, we will be going live doing topics again. You kind of got a little glimpse. You got a good glimpse of it with the social media scroll. The social media scroll will be back. We're also going to discuss a lot of these topics, and we're going to really dive into the topic about should there be a all face-off card. We're going to really dive into the topic about who's the most dominant virtual battle rap right here, like who's the face of virtual. We're going to be really going there, right? And of course, last note we'll say before we get out of here, battle rap in a battle rap community comes first. The only thing that comes before battle rap in the battle rap community is the almighty Yahuwah. Battle rap first. Give space, watch the pace. And with that, protect your peace. Protect your family. Protect your sanity. Protect the energy. Stay safe. Stay strong. Stay sane. And as we usually do right about now, rock on. Rock out!
Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll, bro.
Shout out to Novea Events. Shout out to everybody that's here. Bishop Brigante, take that fucking mirror down.
Sunday, Rock Sports Sunday. You are live and locked with Rock Sports Sunday. Break down and talk now with Rock Sports Sunday. Rock Sports Sunday. Rock Sports Sunday. You are live and locked with Rock Sports Sunday.